Are y'all ready? You ready for this? We are definitely taking a whole detour right quick because, woo, what is going on? I mean, we'll look at it. We have a lot to get through. Part 11 might be like 6 hours long by the time we're done today. Because let's just say we have a whole lot to talk about. We got a lot to talk about. A lot to talk about. I have my stream laid out, but we're going to add a few additional things in here because holy shyster, things are popping off. And it's pretty disgusting, actually. Hey, Music City Mom. Hey, Mai. Hey, Josh. Hey, Terry, Southern Gal, A One Way Street, Janice, Zoya, Diana, Shaylee, Lurker, Mal, Toe Beans, Sheila, Tracy, The Deflectionist, Kimberly, Chopper, Am, Sheila, Billy, Sparrow, Miss Katrina. Whoa, Whispers in the Shadow. All right. So we have another Seth interview to get through, but we're going to open up with some current events and some debunking some misinformation once again. So other people like to come at me on a personal level because they're so bothered and triggered. I just continue to always go back to your words, what you say, what you do. So, my friends, we are opening with Brittany J. You're welcome. So Miss Brittany last night decides she wants to go balls to the wall in defense of Blowhorn Betty. So let me tell you first what happened yesterday, because I find it quite ironic that I said the other day, I was like, I wonder how she's going to maneuver this now. So she made a post. Let's see. She made a post, something about BHB doing some shit. Hold on. Let me see if I have it. Her and her community posts that she likes to do. I might have she made a post and she said, "Excuse me, Bullhorn Betty, but no child is defective." Okay, hear what I'm saying now. Coming from a parent who has a child on the spectrum, they are perfect. And if anything, spectrum children thrive and excel at anything they take interest in. That's a whole other topic that I probably don't even want to dabble in at this moment because what? Betty, I have news for you. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Children on the spectrum, in many cases, are the ones who grow up and go on to find breakthrough studies in medicine and science, top of the line surgeons, rocket scientists, etc., etc. ... Your comment was ignorant and cruel. You should be ashamed. All right. I was like, okay, I can get with this, right? Betty is insensitive and Betty says some things that are off-handed. Well, last night she decided to tell us why she is now changing her status. So let's listen for a moment. We got a lot of stuff to get through. We got current events. BHB just got a talking to by the police department. We're going to talk a little bit about that and came unhinged. jump out of her car at a stoplight, took pictures and filmed Terry Bowersox, Chris's stepdad. Like, it's a whole thing. But we're going to start here and we'll get through all of it. Okay, here we go.
Unfortunately,
by the way, this all falls under fair use. This is called content on your actions and words you put out here publicly in an active missing child's case.
I got a little angry today about Sebastian.
Oh, you did? That's that community post that you were talking about with the anger. Carrie, thank you for becoming a member. Welcome to the cabana.
I'm pretty sure you've seen it all. Oh, I need to give Brooke her wrench. Give me just a second. I pissed some of you off today too. I noticed.
Oh, so she's worried about pissing her subs off because she made a community post calling out BHB.
And rightfully so. I will admit that I need to go look at things for myself and not just listen to other people. So let me go ahead and
that would probably be a good start. That would probably have been a good start, months and years ago. But hey, whatever floats your boat, right?
I want to clarify something. Out of all of that, one of the things that really pissed me off today was a little crazy, cray. Definitely a little cray. But hold on a second. Let me give Brooke her.
Definitely a little cray.
And then I want to talk to you guys about today. I don't know. Sometimes you just need to stay out of stuff, right? And I learned that the hard way today. I should have just stayed out of stuff. Hold on a second. So, Brooke, where you at, boo? I don't see you. I need Brooke to post in chat. Christian, Neil, nothing's been confirmed. We're waiting today.
Hold on, we're gonna fast forward.
All right, Brooke, welcome to the green. No, wait a minute, not the green team. Welcome to the blue crew. I don't know, whatever. I come up with something as quick as I could off my head.
Hey, y'all, rolling in.
All right, drop a one in chat.
Sorry, I'm not even giving you any time today. We've got so much to talk about. We're gonna get through it all.
If you saw my community post today, did you guys see my community post? They found human remains in Corpus Christi. Yes, and it's actually very close to where Caleb Harris lived.
Still has not been confirmed that it's Caleb.
Nothing's been confirmed. We're waiting to hear. Cassie said I had to take a Tylenol PM. Oh, y'all all see my community post. Okay. Cassie said I had to take a Tylenol PM. All of this unnecessary drama. So sad I had to see that. So sad to see that Sebastian is who Sebastian is who we're here for. Absolutely. Okay. Let me tell y'all, I deleted it, but I'll try to. So
the community post I just read to you, she deleted.
There have been, I can't even count how many channels have went live about Bullhorn Betty today. Normally I don't really pay attention to a lot of, those channels or whatever, but I had a doctor's appointment this morning. As you guys know, I had a doctor's appointment. So I don't know about you guys, but when I drive, I like to turn on a YouTube video and I'll listen to a live stream while I'm driving. So a couple people were live today and they were talking about something. I didn't, but now I do. Okay. So a couple people were live today and they were talking about some things that Bullhorn Betty said in regards to Sebastian. And I heard a clip, but I didn't go and hear it for myself. I heard the clip they played. And the clip that they played, it sounded like Bullhorn Betty said that Sebastian is
pay attention
defective. And for those of you that aren't aware, I have a child that's on the spectrum. Yes, I know. I learned. Listen, that's why I'm here right now to correct my wrong. I'm going to go find Bullhorn Betty's video and I'm going to play it. Because context is always important. And yes, that is the real Seth.
Okay. Look who's in the chat. All right. Just wait until you see this maneuvering. I've got it all pulled up, just like you guys know. I'm ready for the chaos.
So I feel horrible because while I may not agree with some of the things that she does, I don't think it's fair to take something out of context.
So she's claiming that the clips that she saw of Bullhorn Betty saying that Sebastian is defective were taken out of context. That's what she's telling you. So off of those clips, she made a community post. But now Seth is in her chat saying, we always must verify. And wouldn't you know, BHB is part of Seth's team. Wouldn't you know she's now backtracking? Oh, shocking.
You don't have to do it. So I think the best thing for me here's another thing that I want to clarify too and get right. Somebody had made a post, somebody had made a comment in my post, and they said, yeah, I think you messed up yesterday and you're just trying to speak on Betty to get back in good graces. I'm not like that. I'm not one of those people that just jumps on board with any willy-nilly just to try to get in people's good graces. And I don't feel like I messed up at all yesterday, to be quite honest with you.
She didn't mess up at all, but she deleted her community post. Okay, go on and tell us some more.
Yesterday was the one time that I finally have been able to get out the things I've wanted to say. And to be quite honest with you, I didn't even say everything that I wanted to say.
Oh, no.
So I don't know what you're talking about when you say that
there's still more that you have to say? Shocking.
Okay, but here's the thing. Because that's why, you know what? That's okay. That's why I'm going to find the stream. We're going to watch it and we're going to hear it. And we're going to hear it in full context. Right. And see.
Okay. We're going to go find full context, right? Okay.
I didn't know that. I did not know that, Seth. He said Seth said she's a Sebastian supporter, and she was speaking about how Katie and Chris talk about Sebastian.
Have any of you in the comment section ever heard Chris or Katie say that Sebastian is defective? Because I sure as hell have not. Not once have I ever heard either one of them refer to Sebastian as defective. But here's Seth defending BHB, calling his missing child defective. Let's put that into full perspective. And Brittany J gave Seth a wrench in her channel, and shocking, she's backtracking now.
That's a far cry from saying that she said Sebastian's defective and that's her opinion. Hey, Funky Jasunky, listen, whether you like her or not, saying that Chris and Katie sees him as defective versus her saying that he's defective and that's her opinion, that's two different things, and it's not fair. It's not fair. So let me go ahead.
None of it's okay because Chris and Katie never said it.
And tell you all what's happened. There are several channels that have went live today and dragged Betty for filth.
Oh.
And one of the things that they're going after her about is she said that Chris and Katie see. She said Chris and Katie sees Sebastian as defective, and they're blaming her. They're saying that she said Sebastian's defective. Right, the truth, but truth matters and context matters. And I'm gonna be honest with you, they do disparage Sebastian. Are you gonna say that's not true?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's not true. Where? Show me where. Calling him goofy, talking about how he runs like an anime character. Seth has said this exact same words. So where have they disparaged Sebastian or called him defective? I want fucking clips.
They absolutely disparaged Sebastian and talked down on him. Samantha Joy, what is it? You said emojis. What is it? Are my emojis not showing up again? Right.
The irony of all of this.
Right. Listen, I'm not here to defend Betty, okay? But what I am saying is
that's exactly what she's doing.
I'm queen of people taking my words out of context.
Oh, poor baby. No, we're listening to your words right now. You're backtracking because you got caught with your pants down and Seth wasn't happy about it. And he's in there defending Betty because she's doing all his damage to the mother of his missing child. Put that into perspective. They don't have to get along, but they both love that child. And he is absolutely encouraging and co-signing what Betty is saying about his biologic missing child.
And I don't like that. There are people that spin my words and use them in ways that I never say them. So I'm not going to be a hypocrite and do the same thing to her. That ain't right, y'all. If you want to go after Betty, there's plenty of things that you can say. But come on, context matters.
Context does matter. Don't worry. I have all the things pulled up that we'll need context for.
Context is key. Oh, let me turn off the emojis.
Hey, everybody.
So, you don't have to take something like that and make it something that it's not. That's not fair. And it's not right to do. Give me just a second, y'all. And I don't, you know what? If it means that I have the.
You can continue to come at me on a personal level because you are desperate. And I'll continue to use your own words and the deflection and the backtracking and the bullshit that you do to benefit yourself in these cases and in the alignments with what you think is going to benefit you the most in your pocketbook, in my opinion.
The minority opinion, so be it. I will. But come on, give me just a second. Sorry.
Oh, this is good.
Give me just a second, y'all.
Where's the clips?
Oh, I wish YouTube would just disable these emojis already, for real. There. Okay. All right, it should be off now, guys. Are we good? I want to do a poll.
Oh my God.
Cassie says, I heard it all. I understand it all. Only it was very harsh to say in the first place. That word should not be in the same sentence with Sebastian. I agree.
You agree, but you're backtracking.
I agree with that too, Seth. Now imagine how Seth, someone's father, Sebastian.
I can't stand someone talking about Sebastian like that. It makes me sick, Seth says.
Sebastian's father feels having to hear Chris and Katie say the things that they have said about him.
Chris and Katie have not said he was defective, not once.
So I'm gonna be fair, and we're gonna go hear it and hear what she has to say. And I'm gonna make a community. I'm going to make a poll real quick. Did Chris and Katie actually call him that? No.
Admit they didn't call him that.
We're going to listen to the context. I think she said that they look at him as he's defective. But y'all, Dolly says that all the time. Dolly says they look at him like he's less than. Dolly just said that today.
Dolly's a flaming piece of trash. And
that's not the same as saying that Sebastian is defective. They're going around saying that Bullhorn Betty called Sebastian defective, as
she did.
If that's her opinion and the way she looks at him. That's not fair and that's not right. She didn't say that. Listen, I'll be the first one to tell you when I think she does wrong. There's a lot of stuff that
you will not. It's all about posturing with you.
That woman has said that I cannot jive with. I cannot rock.
I told you all it was going to be interesting to see how she played this out. I told you guys it was going to be quite ironic how she played this all out, because this is hysterical. She makes the community post going after Betty. You know, she doesn't like Betty. She reviewed me reviewing Betty. I've heard. I haven't watched it, but I guess it was really funny because she was like, just let me play normal, like typical. But then she made this community post when people were reviewing Betty yesterday morning because she heard the clips of Betty saying he was defective. But then obviously Seth got on her ass because Betty's Seth's girl.
Rock with her. But that right there is not the same as saying that she said Sebastian is defective.
Absolutely am. Absolutely she is. Hey, Kay. Brittany, you got to quit giving me content, ma'am. I don't have to take it to a personal level or just like talk about how I don't like you. I mean, that's very apparent. But I can just use your words to show what a fucking fool you are. You got to quit giving me content. You're doing this to yourself. Nobody else.
I think he's perfect, personally. And I'm going to tell you, as somebody with a kid on the spectrum, children that are on the spectrum are the ones that grow up to go on and do great things, like find breakthrough studies and medicines and science. And
sometimes, not always.
They're the ones that work for NASA. Like, they're the literal rocket scientists.
Not always. And trying to do that whole thing about like, no, stop diminishing him to a diagnosis of autism anyways. Just fucking stop. And stop trying to use the whole, I'm a mom with a child on the spectrum. Stop. Fucking full stop. You tried shaming me over terms that I used to ask questions about his behaviors because of his autism. You can sit all the fucking way down.
It's absolutely, you know, I hate it.
Sparrow, let her play the shit I'm about to.
Yes, but Tiffany, here's the thing though. Here's what I didn't realize. I'm not saying it's okay that she said it, but if we're going to come after somebody, it needs to be in the proper context. She did not say that she thinks Sebastian is defective. And that's the way that people are pushing that off. And it's not right.
I don't give a fuck what she said. She used defective in the statements she was making about Sebastian. Nobody else has. So why is it acceptable for her?
At least call her out for how it was said.
Fuck this.
Y'all can be okay with that, but I'm not. It's happened to me way too many times.
Oh, poor you. You need a freaking Kleenex. for your tears. Fucking victim status 101 with bitchy J.
Y'all, I swear it's not like you're hearing what I'm saying.
Oh, no, we're hearing what you're saying.
This is why I'm going to have to play it, because you're not hearing what I'm saying. I didn't say that she didn't say it. I said the context matters. Context. You can't take things that and twist them to make a person say something that it's being twisted. I'm going to repeat myself 100 times. It's being presented as if Bullhorn Betty said she thinks that Sebastian is defective.
Ah, fuck it. Let's just go over here and see what Bullhorn Betty said one of the multiple times she said it. Let's go look right quick. All right, here's one clip of it. Let's go to this tab. We'll go back to Brittany in a minute. But it seems to be hard for her to find, how to use transcript and all that stuff. So I went ahead and did it for us.
And I think that
And I did back it up a minute or two before she says it, so you'll get complete context.
The normal society, okay? And then to see her holding and hugging and kissing on a little girl, it does something deep inside of you, to sit there and think, because Chris and Katie fought so much over Sebastian and all of his problems. And everybody's trying to say that the comment, look, I'm not the one that thinks this boy is defective. I absolutely think that Sebastian was absolutely.
You're not the one that thinks he's defective. Why are you calling him defective then?
A smart kid. He had disabilities. He wasn't a pain in my side. You see what I'm saying? This is something that Katie thought and Katie did. And
where did Katie say it? And how do you know Katie thought that? Because she's never said that.
Katie acted out on. No,
Katie didn't act out on that.
Me.
Again, more lies from BHP that BJ's co-signing.
They can sit there and say, I call Katie out as long and hard as I can. And some people are saying, oh, Bullhorn Betty said he's defective. No, that was not what I was saying. I was saying that was what Katie was implying.
Oh.
She's the one that's looking at her son defective, not me.
Oh, Katie is, huh? Way to deflect. But don't worry, I got more.
I'm out here fighting for her son. As a matter of fact, it was her husband that thought if we heard about him being Art and SA, that we would drop the case and not even bother helping him.
We don't know if that was actually said either. That was just Seth's words too. Okay, so there's one time. You want to hear another time? Here's another time that it was used. Here you go. Oh, wait, I've got another time too. 54:49 is the timestamp on this one.
I think he's just going to have to learn to live with a big, huge, gaping hole in his body. And that's just not fair. It's just not fair. While that family gets to live high on the hog, gets to go out shopping for motorcycles and new cars and new dogs, and gets to spend the summer break with a new kid that's not defective.
Oh, shit. Wait a second. Let's listen to that again. Doesn't sound like she was implying that that's what Katie said at all in that one.
Family gets to live high on the hog, gets to go out shopping for motorcycles and new cars.
I know, Angel, I'm going there.
New dogs, and gets to spend the summer break with a new kid.
We're going to get there today, too. We're going to get to the recent exposure. I just wanted to correct some misinformation because it's pretty fun watching BJ scramble and backtrack and act a fool.
Kid that's not defective. It's a little too hard for me. It's a little too hard for me. It's a little too hard for me to fathom or comfort, or it's just too hard for me.
Too hard for her. But she sure as heck called him defective there too. Oh, wait, shit, I've got another one. Oh, hot damn. I did not do that, did I? Oh, yes, I did. Okay, let's listen to again when she uses it.
Let me find that photo. I got to blow it in because I don't want to put other kids in here. And her face is on the side, so you can't get her full face. So I don't want to hear all these roach channels or hate channels. These nasty people, these nasty women, giving me any kind of crap because I really don't care. You can crap me out all you want. Not going to stop me. That right there infuriates me.
None of your goddamn business, Betty.
Katie's smitten with her new daughter. Absolutely, utterly happy. This is her at church. Absolutely happy, smitten, so happy she's got a non-defective new child to love on.
A non-defective new child. Again, doesn't sound like she was saying Katie was implying anything in that. If you ask me, you want to hear it again? Okay, let's get full proper context, because that's what I like to do.
Giving me any kind of crap because I really don't care. You can crap me out all you want. Not going to stop me. That right there infuriates me. Katie's smitten with her new daughter. Absolutely, utterly happy. This is her at church. Absolutely happy, smitten, so happy she's got a non-defective new child to love on.
Non-defective new child to love on.
Look at her face. She's missing her daughter or her son. Look how happy she is. She's so happy. She's holding that little.
Oh, let's go ahead once. Let's just go ahead in the same live stream. Hold on. Let's go up here.
Andrew, they're asking you to explain your comment that Sebastian is what I mean as far as that's the way I know people will try to take and turn my words around, like when I say defective, but I'm speaking as her, not me. How she doesn't have this defective child. She's got this sweet child. Her child had a lot of problems. Okay. Sebastian Rogers.
Katie has never called Sebastian defective. Just to be very clear to everybody in the public arena, Katie has never once called Sebastian defective. Those are Betty's words. You saw 3 different live streams. I pulled all of the timestamps and showed you complete context, right?
Rogers had a lot of problems. He had disabilities. He had
speaking of him in past tense also,
a chromosome deletion program or deletion syndrome.
6q27 chromosomal deletion syndrome.
He had outbursts. And just seeing that joy on her face, hugging on Faith, made me sick. And so in my mind, I feel like she's just saying this perfect new child instead of my defective one.
In Betty's mind, Brittany, did you hear that, Brittany? Did you hear that, Brittany? In Betty's mind, she's thinking that's what Katie is thinking. Not that Katie ever said that. Not that Katie ever implied that. Not anything. Betty's mind is kicking this out. Nobody else's, but carry on.
Because I believe that woman offed her son. That's what I mean by it. That is exactly what I mean by it. I'm not speaking for me. I love that boy. I think that boy had a lot of problems. I think he defied odds. He deserves to be here. But I feel like her and Chris
But you're speaking about him in past tense and saying that Katie unalived him.
Treated him like he was a defect in their life. And so that's what I'm saying. I believe
she believes, again, how is what Betty's saying taken out of context, Brittany?
That she treated him like that. I believe the way she's holding Faith proves that.
Oh,
she's a disgusting individual. And I feel that she got rid of her defective child for one that wasn't.
I feel that she got rid of her defective child for one that wasn't.
If you want my truth.
If you want my truth. Again, tell us again, BJ, let's go back here. Tell us how you're defending Betty.
That's not what was said. That's context here is what we're looking for. Do I agree that she should have said those words? No. But what she said was, Chris and Katie see him. That's why I got to play it. It's unfortunate, but listen, context is key. And
context is key. Show us.
I will always say context matters because these people have taken my words and done the same.
Stop being a fucking victim, Brittany, and get to the point.
Thing, and it's not right. It's not right. Give me a second. Jesus. Can one of y'all tell me which live?
Can one of you tell me which live? I just showed three different live streams.
She did a couple today.
And there's another one too.
Cassie, do you know which one it is?
I never watch her, so I don't know.
People can't understand where I'm coming from. I'm going to listen, whether I have one person agree with me or 5,000. It doesn't matter. What's right is right.
The only reason why she's saying it's right is because Seth is in her chat and she's riding that fucking posturing for content because Seth has a wrench and Betty is Seth's girl.
And it's when it's being presented that she said Sebastian is defective, that's not fair. And then they're coming after Seth too, as if he's a horrible father.
You know who it's not fair to? Sebastian. Sebastian is who she's calling defective over and over and over again. That's who it's unfair to. All of this fuckery that all of you guys are doing is unfair to Sebastian and Sebastian's honor and dignity.
For allowing that.
Saying that any child is defective.
Don't worry, you guys. We will be getting to the current Terry Bowers Hawks jump out. That's what I was watching in between, and I was like, oh, shit. So we will go there, too.
Is rotten to the core.
Right. But the context is what I'm talking about, SW.
I'm sorry I didn't see her because
I'm fixing myself. I'm fixing my statement because I've had people go after me and take my words out of context. I'm saying that's why we're going to play it. I have no choice but to play it because context. No, the Proudfoots have never come out and said Sebastian was defective, but I see what she's saying. They speak of him disparagingly.
Nope, sure don't.
And what she's saying is that's how they look at Sebastian. They look at Sebastian like he's defective. Is that something that I would say? No. LA, how the fuck do you keep coming back into my life? How does she keep coming back? I banned her yesterday. I've got to go look in my mod group and see if I've still got somebody in there that's unblocking people.
So remember, she came on here, said that she deleted her community post because what Betty said was taken out of context. And she's backtracking because it was taken out of context. Betty wasn't saying he was defective, people, even though you've heard that numerous times from 3 different live streams where she said it. But Brittany is defending Betty because it was taken out of context.
I don't understand how people keep coming back that I've blocked. Hey, Tattooed Mama.
Hello, everybody.
She made a new account. Well, some people's agreeing that she said that. Some people's agreeing that she's not. What we're going to do is go through it and hear it ourselves.
Chasing, you might have came in late and didn't see it. She was even pinning Seth. Seth was telling her she needed to verify. So she did this whole backtrack with Seth in the comment section about Betty didn't say that. She was saying that Katie implied that. No, we just listened to Betty. 3 different live streams. That wasn't implied. But BJ's backtracking on all of it.
I want to be clear on something too. It's not a matter of me defending BHB.
Oh,
She does a lot of crap I don't agree with. Oh my God, that says a whole lot, Brandy. She's
ooh.
got multiple accounts. The numbers are, that's sick. Well, honey, I'm going to say this. You can have 1,000 accounts. It don't matter. Every time you come in, you're going to get blocked. I don't want you here. All right, give me just a, hey, everybody. All right, Tattooed Mama. Oh, we lost her. What do you think, SW? Did you hear the live today?
I did not. I'm sorry. She is one person I refuse to watch.
I'm
So
not
do
this
you-
of you,
okay,
so
here's
I
where
never
I'm
heard
coming
either.
Sorry.
Here's
Sorry.
where I'm coming from. I don't get on the, how do I say this?
Come on, Bailey.
Because I feel like no matter what I say, people have their feelings and their emotions. And
So, Britt, are you trying to say that what she said was taken out of content? Is that what you're saying?
yes, what she said was taken out of context.
So let me clarify because it's really hard for all of them to like get their ducks in a row here. So Brittany went and listened to people's lives yesterday. I'm assuming it was probably Granny, Clue, possibly Savage, Queen Bee. I'm sure there was a bunch of other people. That's just off the top of my head who probably covered Betty saying on top of a million clip channels. Thank God for the clip channels catching Betty saying that about Sebastian being defective. So Brittany fires in the hole. You know, she's going to double down. She's a mom of a kid on the spectrum, right? So she makes the community post and she says, excuse me, Bullhorn Betty, but no child is defective. Coming from a parent who has a child on the spectrum, they are perfect. And if anything, spectrum children thrive and excel at anything they take interest in. That's not true across the board either. That's not true. Anyways, Betty, I have news for you. Children on the spectrum, in many cases, are the ones who grow up and go on to find breakthrough studies in medicine and science, top-of-the-line surgeons, rocket scientists, et cetera, et cetera. Yes, That can happen. Your comment was ignorant and cruel. You should be ashamed. So she makes that comment after watching the clips that people took out of context, right? So she makes that post, but then somebody got a hold of her and said, "Oh, whoa, 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 that's taken out of context. That's not what she meant." So she comes on live stream last night and is defending Betty, saying that other people took Betty's words out of context. I'll play Betty's clips again just to remind everybody. But Brittany is trying to backtrack off of that because Seth is in her chat telling her, you need to verify. And that's his girl, Betty. Betty's his girl. She's pinned you can see it if you rewind to, if you want to see the comments of Seth she's pinned. So this is her attempting to backtrack that Betty's words were taken out of context. She makes that post, but it's everybody else's fault that she jumped the gun because those were taken out of context. No, they weren't.
If we're going to judge her for it, let's at least do it fairly.
Hopefully that makes sense.
Right. Okay.
And y'all don't have to. I'm not saying any of you have to, but I'm going to.
I am.
And I'm going to tell you why I'm going to. Because I've had my words.
Yes, we will get there.
Ripped to shred and rewritten so many times. I know how that shit feels. So if you're going to judge her, let's just do it fairly and read it for what it is. And to say that she thinks Sebastian is defective is not a fair representation of what she said.
And she doesn't even know where the clip is, though, of Betty saying that he is defective. She doesn't even know where that clip is. She's been asking everybody else for that clip.
Listen, I know people aren't going to agree with me on that. That's okay. I'm not,
Well, not everybody agrees with anyone. And what you're trying to do is you took her wrong today, right? Is that what you're saying? When
I
you
took
heard
it
it
wrong.
Right.
Because
So what you're trying to do
Mhm.
is to correct what you did and go ahead and show it, because either if any of us like her or don't like her, it doesn't matter. What you're trying to do is to correct what you said. And that shows integrity on your part, Brittany.
Yes, it's not about liking Betty.
So much fucking integrity.
It's not about liking her. It's about being a fair person and actually seeing the words. So I'm going to look, and I want to look with y'all. That's all.
And I'm going to tell you, it's not that I don't like her. I just can't stand her voice.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you.
I can't do it. It just rubs me wrong, and I just can't do it. And that's just me.
Yeah. Thank you, Kim M2. Thank you so much. I'm going to be honest. She has said some really bad things. She has.
Like calling Sebastian defective.
Things that just where my chin is on the floor.
But
at the same time, if we're going to go at her, can we do it about things that actually are within the context?
Right.
Proper context. Because I was
think we
stupid.
should go at her. That's her.
And
channel.
it's
what she does.
Yeah.
It's none of our business. If you don't want to watch her, don't watch her. That's just your opinion.
I
can
agree.
do what you want to do, and
this is all just posturing.
That's what I chose to do because I don't agree with a lot of things she says. So it's
hey, Duchess,
and that voice I can't stand.
Did one of y'all know the name of the live stream where she said that? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't keep up with it like that. Cherry, one of y'all, Emmy, do you know the name of the stream?
You know the name of the stream? She doesn't even know what the fuck. So how do you know it was taken out of context if you have not even seen it yourself? How do you know it was? Jesus, Brittany, you make this too fucking easy.
Thank you, Michelle.
Can you at least make me work?
No, not off the top of my head, but like if you pull it up on the screen,
I think she did one today saying something about being in Tennessee or something.
Her initial community post, I agree with. What Betty said is horrific and should have never been said.
Yeah,
like if you pull up her screen with all the video tiles on it, I'll probably be able to.
I'm a subscriber to her. I just don't watch her very often. Sometimes I watch her for some content that I want to know, but that's it.
Yeah.
A lot of times,
Someone said it was a first stream today.
A lot of times,
Was it the first one?
Like my TV. Hold on.
So they're gonna go through and try to find the Betty stream. They go into looking for it, but I'll just go over here once again and remind you guys of what was said. Okay, so here is first context. These are 3 different streams. I encourage you, if you want to go see more, please feel free to. This is this one. I'm going to play it a couple seconds before so you get full context.
It get a lot worse before it gets better. And for Seth, I don't think it'll ever get better, honestly.
Here you go.
I think he's just going to have to learn to live with a big, huge gaping hole in his body. And that's just not fair. It's just not fair while that family gets to live high on the hog, gets to go out shopping for motorcycles and new cars and new dogs, and gets to spend the summer break with a new kid that's not defective. It's a little too hard for me. It's a little too hard for me. It's a little too hard for me to fathom or comfort, or it's just too hard for me.
Okay, there's one. There's one. Full context. Here you go. Let me grab you another one. Here's another.
That was out of their mouths, not mine. They were having a problem with all of his issues, not me. I'm searching for that beautiful boy.
Oops, hold on.
God doesn't make mistakes. Get it right. But then it doesn't matter, because really they're going to run with whatever story they've got. Happy for someone that was
Sorry, getting you there a minute before.
still
Here's another story.
cussing on her. What does it say? She looked awfully happy for someone missing her son. I'm sure that's what CP is so mad, his daughter being photographed. You know what? I get it. I get it. And I can't even imagine for Nina, but this is what she was, Nina was terrified. She didn't want her daughter here. This is something the courts ordered. This family is missing a son, and every time we turn around, they seem so happy. And I think that irritates the normal society. Okay. And then to see her holding and hugging and kissing on a little girl, it does something deep inside of you, to sit there and think, because Chris and Katie fought so much over Sebastian and all of his problems. And everybody's trying to say that the comment, look, I'm not the one that thinks this boy is defective. I absolutely think that Sebastian was absolutely a smart kid. He had disabilities. He wasn't a pain in my side. You see what I'm saying? This is something that Katie thought, and Katie did, and Katie acted out on, not me. And they can sit there and say, I call Katie out as long and hard as I can. And some people are saying, oh, Warren Betty said he's defective. No, that was not what I was saying. I was saying that was what Katie was implying,
And this is what Brittany is trying to backtrack on. But just wait, we've got another one.
She's the one that's looking at her son defective, not me. I'm out here fighting for her son. As a matter of fact, it was her husband that thought if we heard about him being.
Okay. And here's one more. And there's 5 of them in this one. Hold on. Let me go to the first time. Okay. Here you go on the next one.
Giving me any kind of crap, because I really don't care. You can crap me out all you want. Not going to stop me. That right there infuriates me.
This is so
Katie's smitten with her new daughter. Absolutely, utterly happy. This is her at church. Absolutely happy, smitten, so happy she's got a non-defective new child to love on. Look at her face. She's missing her daughter.
A non-defective child. Okay. Well, just wait. She says it more. So here you go. Here's the same video, different timestamp.
Andrew, they're asking you to explain your comment that Sebastian is what I mean, as far as that's the way, I know people will try to take and turn my words around, like when I say defective, but I'm speaking as her, not me. How she doesn't have this defective child. She's got this sweet child. Her child had a lot of problems. Okay. Sebastian Rogers had a lot of problems. He had disabilities. He had, a chromosome deletion.
She uses the term 5 fucking times in this video. Oh, just this video alone. She uses it 5 times. The other one, 3 times. The other one time. And there's still other videos that she's used the same words. Katie and Chris have never, and Brittany admits that, they've never called him defective. They've never called Sebastian defective. These are Betty's words. Betty is implying that that's what they think. Nobody else. These are Betty's fucking morbid thoughts.
Program or deletion syndrome. He had outbursts. And just seeing that joy on her face, hugging on Faith, made me sick. And so in my mind, I feel like she's just saying this perfect new child instead of my defective one, because I believe that woman offed her son.
There you go.
That's what I mean by it. That is exactly what I mean by it. I'm not speaking for me. I love that boy. I think that boy had a lot of problems. I think he defied odds. He deserves to be here. But I feel like her and Chris treated him like he was a defect in their life. And so that's what I'm saying.
Gosh, she's gross.
I believe that she treated him like that. I believe the way she's holding Faith proves that. She's a disgusting individual. And I feel that she got rid of her defective child for one that wasn't, if you want my truth.
No, we really don't. Anywho, back to this for a moment, and then we're moving on from this because I got a lot more shit to show you today. But I just wanted to make an embarrassment out of Brittany because she keeps coming at me on a personal level. So I just keep taking it back right to, you're doing this in an active missing child's case. These are the words that are used. And you should have stuck to your community post. You were right on with your community post. But then because of posturing, because Seth is in your chat, you decide to backtrack and take up for blowhorn Betty, who is doing the absolute most disgusting shit in the name of Sebastian Rogers with the co-signing of his biologic father.
I have a lot of respect for you, Brittany, because you're trying to give her the benefit of the doubt when sometimes she doesn't deserve it. But I have seen her try, and then I've seen people beat her down. So I really like the fact that you're not trying to beat her down.
No,
You want
no.
everybody to give her a chance.
So here's my problem.
Yeah, everybody give blowhorn Betty, who is calling a child on the spectrum, who is missing. She diminishes him to a diagnosis, and then now she's calling him defective. She's also called him the package. She's also called him it. She's talking about him in past tense, like he's yeah, okay.
Here's where I'm coming at.
God, I can't stand that one panel either. Oh, hell no. She's a liar, McLiarson too. SW, you might want to sit the fuck down because I might enjoy exposing the fuck out of you.
It from Tiffany says, so nobody watched it. So here's the thing, Tiffany. I didn't go, and this is where my major mistake is at. I didn't go to Betty's channel and watch it. Okay. What I did was I was driving and I listened to a clip.
Is that Gloria? Oh, Gloria.
On 2 different live streams where people were bashing her.
Today, I'm just going to tell everybody, God bless you.
And in the clip, the way that it was presented and the way that they
Do I sound like Betty and Brittany now?
talked was Betty said that Sebastian Rogers is defective. And the context was Betty thinks that Sebastian is defective. And I'm like, y'all, that hit me. That hit a nerve within me because, hello, Spectrum mom here. You know what I mean? Like, no kids are defective.
No.
And so when I got home from the doctor, I acted on impulse and I made a lengthy community post where basically I said, you know, Bullhorn was out of line. How dare her, that Sebastian is perfect, and kids on the spectrum, you know, how I have news for her. Kids on the spectrum go on to do great things. They're the ones that, you know, find breakthrough studies in medicine. You know what I'm saying? Like they are the freaking Albert Einsteins.
Yep.
And
Their intelligence are
so
too high.
I
It's
just
amazing.
Chico, trust and believe. We're getting there.
I got really upset and I made that community post. And I'm disappointed within myself that exactly. That's what I'm trying to say, Tiffany. We've got to do better. Bullhorn Betty never said that. Do your own research. This is exactly what I be talking about. That's what I'm saying. It's
Lord, somebody strike me with lightning. Did you guys just hear Betty say that? Can anybody tell me that she was not calling Sebastian defective? Anybody think she was not calling Sebastian defective? Anybody in here? Because I think it's pretty clear. She's not only said it in 1 stream, 3 streams, 4 streams.
going around channel after channel is playing the clip, but nobody is putting it in the proper context. Nobody.
They never do.
What other context do you want me to put it in?
You have to think about it from like a logical standpoint. Like, can you honestly say that she was saying that Sebastian is defective in her opinion of Sebastian? That doesn't make sense. She doesn't know Sebastian. But could she be saying that she thinks that Katie thinks that he's defective after all of the information that she has gathered and concluded in her mind that that's the vibe that Katie's giving off, that she thinks that
No.
she, you know, is irritated with certain things about Sebastian? That's probably the more logical answer. You know what I mean?
No, Betty flat out said, in her opinion or in her mind, she thinks that that's the way Katie sees him. Not that Katie sees him that, oh my God, the way they twist and turn to.
I doubt
Right.
so. She's saying it about Sebastian. Why would that wouldn't make any sense? She doesn't know Sebastian.
Oh, I'm sure they are, Mama Bear. They're always going to go run from here and go over to wherever and talk. let them. I don't care. That's not my reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. If you don't understand the idea of using other people's words out of context in order to make them look bad, y'all shouldn't be voting. Exactly. I don't care if I'm left here standing by myself on that sentiment. Today it's Bullhorn Betty. Tomorrow it might be one of you.
No, it's you today. It's you.
Let's put to the side who we're talking about.
But I don't have to just spin your words out of context. I just play it. Okay, we're moving on. You guys get the point. She's posturing. It is what it is. She's posturing because Seth's in her chat. It's pretty sad to me, though, once again, that you are willing to take up for Blowhorn Betty and do all this. Like, this is posturing for content. But Spitfire Spotlight, formerly known as Tiger Talks, did a clip. I saw this on Queen Bees today, and I want to play this for you guys. I'm going to drop Spitfire's link in the chat. Again, this channel used to be Tiger Talks, and they have done great clips throughout the past. So I'm going to be dropping that link in the chat. Please go sub up to Spitfire Spotlight. I will also put it in the description of the video as soon as I'm done. The reason I'm playing this is because I want to show you where the propaganda that Betty is pushing is coming from. So she has made reference to pig farms when she was talking about the military recently. She has also talked about now cannibalism. And I'm going to show you here where this comes from. So again, here we go. This is all under fair use. This is from Spitfire Spotlight. Wonderful clip channel. Amazing. Look at the background that she put on here. There's pink handcuffs hanging on the wall.
We'll be taking a look at Bullhorn Betty's live she did on June 23rd, 2024. I have tried not to clip Betty for the last few weeks, but she is making it so dang hard. In this stream, she talks about all mothers drop their kids, and there is a rant at the end.
We got some footage.
Thank you, guys.
We got some footage for those content creators, those wannabe content creators to steal. Right? Can't go out and make their own because they're idiots. Just saying. They'll never be me.
Yeah, I agree. We don't want to be you. Check out the lamp behind her head over here.
That's one thing they're gonna have to deal with. They'll never, ever, 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 ever be me.
Nobody wants to.
Anybody that goes out and searches and works their ass off, those are my people. The ones that sit and bitch about the people like me, they're garbage.
Bullhorn going full ballistic lately.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Oh, now Betty, no one is stealing your footage that I know of. I am just calling you out on the things you say, that is all.
So, you know, I know we don't do things perfectly as you know, and I bring a lot of light to it because I got some funny stories, because I don't mind being me, you know, I don't mind showing you guys that people make mistakes. It's okay. You know, we all have our little stories. I guarantee you know, it's funny because when somebody was talking,
look at the bullhorn in the handcuff.
About, you know, when we had this conversation about Seth,
Spitfire.
And people beating up Seth, I'm like, yeah, and I bet you guys forgot about how you dropped your baby on their head. And everybody has that experience because everybody's dropped a freaking baby on their head.
I have never dropped a baby on their head. Sorry, I do not fall in that category. Kenzie said that she might have been dropped a few times, but that's not true. She's never been dropped. My mom used to tell me I was dropped on my head all the time. My mom also used to tell me that the doctor slapped the wrong end when I came out. But I think that just comes from our generation and our parents. Like, we didn't need to be bullied online. We had our parents to bully us.
Okay, if you're a female and you breastfed, your baby was on the floor a couple times. I'm sorry. I have not had kids, but I know that for a fact. I have seen literally 100% of all new moms drop their kid. I'm sorry.
100% of all new, Betty, where's the statistics to back that up?
It's just true. You can deny it. You can deny it to me all day long, and that's okay. I'll let you lie. I'll let you lie. I'll let you forget that it was. I'll let you believe it was a dream that one time that you were feeding your baby.
DHABC. I gotta tell you guys something right quick. So those of you that don't know, I'm a true knothead. I have this bump on my head where the soft spot is. It's bone growth. It's nothing. It doesn't cause me any problems or anything. But my mom always, because it's been there my entire life and it's pretty good size. The only time that people really notice it is like hairdressers or people that like touch the top of my head. It's a big bump. I'm a true knothead. And when I say that, I mean it. My mom used to say all the time that the doctor slapped the wrong end when I came out. And that's what caused the bump. And I'm not even joking, but okay, back to Betty.
And you fell asleep and it just rolled off your lap, you know? So, I'm telling you, we won't go into the peeing, you know, none of us want to talk about that aspect either, especially with boys, do we? No, we don't. I wonder why. Just saying. Oh, good God. You know what? You can lie to yourself all you want to. Flick her off. Flick her off.
Betty has like lost every bit of anything she once had. So we're gonna fast forward because I want you guys to go over there and watch it over there. But I want you to hear this part because I'm going to show you where she's getting this propaganda she's pushing. I've been telling you guys that she's pushing political propaganda into her true crime. Well, I can prove it. Other people have caught on already too. I've been bringing this up quite a bit lately about the Hannibal stuff that she's been talking about with the pig farms and stuff like that. Well,
what else? I'm about as pitiful as your queen. About as yeah. Go back to the trailer park. Go back to.
By the way, I also got told that I was the prettiest girl in the trailer park when I was like 22 years old. The guy might have been 70. He was the manager of the trailer court, but I've lived in a lot of trailer parks. That was always the biggest compliment I got in my life, to be the prettiest girl in the trailer park. You'll never take that crown from me, Betty. Prettiest girl in the trailer park. Okay. The guy had vision issues. Okay. Leave him be.
To the trailer park. For all my beautiful people who live in trailer parks, I love you. But we're sending her back to the ghetto trash that she is.
Oh,
period. You're going to have to deal. Just saying. And we're getting out of here anyways. So yeah, these crazy people, they're idiots. And I just want you guys to see and make note of their names because they will be using names in other places too. You can't even spell.
Monomite, right? Goals.
Product of our.
A home is what you make it. It's not the four walls. It does. Like I get so sick of people shaming people. I have lived in so many different trailers over my life, and I have no shame whatsoever. It's four walls that kept me warm and safe, right?
Public education. These criminals, man. I tell you what, they are highly uneducated, and the only way that they'll ever make anything
highly uneducated. I kind of remember, and I think Queen was talking about it today too, that she admitted on Morbids that, anyways, I would stop using that highly uneducated.
Is probably this. I don't think they're employment worthy. I think that's what a lot of these people's problems are. They can't get a typical job. They're felons.
I'm definitely not a felon. I don't even have a traffic violation.
You know, I worked at.
And so what if people do? People fuck up. Not that I shouldn't be a felon. I'm sure there's shit I've done in my life that are felony worthy. I just didn't get caught. Okay. That's most people.
Law offices.
Nothing bad, like anything like that. But I'm just saying, like a lot of people, there's people that have felonies for the stupidest shit.
I mean, to be honest with you, if I wanted to quit this and get a job, I'd have a job lickety split. I don't think these people have that luxury, to be honest with you. I never really looked at it like that, but they are pretty much felons, just about every last one of them. So, you know.
Nope. And that's why she doesn't come over here. That's why she won't go back and forth with me. Period. I don't want her to. There's no back and forth that needs to be had, but.
So maybe that's, you know, and you got the whole thug mentality. I mean, that chick is just ghetto trash, like literally ghetto trash.
Meanwhile, she's the one that says she's half hood and half holy.
Like I wouldn't be friends with her on a freaking, if she was the last person on earth, like I would absolutely not. She's in those war games. She's the cannibal.
She's the cannibal. You heard that? So you've heard her. I've shown you guys. And if you didn't see it, you can go back and look. I've shown you where she talks about the military personnel having an appetite for unaliving people. And she also talks about pig farming. And I mentioned right away, she'd been watching Hannibal.
She'll definitely cannibalize you. She'll eat you for lunch. She'll probably take it all in one bite too.
She's now calling Queen a cannibal. Okay.
Well, that about covers it.
Spitfire, thank you so much for that clip and catching that. But I'm going to take you guys on a journey. And yes, I'm going to take you political for a moment because I keep trying to tell you guys she's pushing political propaganda in her true crime content. Well, I can show you. I don't have to just talk about it. I can show you. So this is from a month ago. This is what we've all been talking about.
Campaign trail over the weekend. And while doing so, offered some praise for one of the most notorious fictional characters of all time. At a rally in Wildwood, New Jersey on Saturday, Trump likened migrants entering the country to Hannibal Lecter, the fictional character from the Silence of the Lambs book and movie. It's a comparison he's been making over the past year, but unlike previous occasions, Trump lauded the serial killer, a cannibal, mind you, while talking to that crowd in New Jersey.
And anybody remember some of the political rallies she was just at recently? Thank you, Southern gal. I appreciate it.
Silence.
I don't want to hear if you like Trump, you don't like Trump, anything. I'm showing you where Betty's getting her propaganda from and why she gets stuck on these things and continues to use them. This is pushing political propaganda in her true crime. Same as JLR. They're doing the same thing. They're front row hoes.
Silence of the Lamb. Has anyone ever seen The Silence of the Lambs? The late, great Hannibal Lecter is a wonderful man. He oftentimes would have a friend for dinner. Remember the last scene? Excuse me, I'm about to have a friend for dinner as this poor doctor walked by. I'm about to have a friend for dinner, but Hannibal Lecter, congratulations, the late, great Hannibal Lecter.
He's got the accordion hands going, so you know he's lying. Oh, whoops, never mind.
Trump drew a big crowd there in New Jersey, but still a safely blue state.
Anywho, so you can see where she's getting a lot of her motive behind a lot of the things that she's saying. And if you can't, well, go pay attention because she pushes political propaganda in her true crime content all the time. It's a constant thing. And a lot of people choose to ignore it because it doesn't suit them or they're daddy Trumpers, which is fine. You can have your whatever, but it is what it is. Like, she idolizes Trump. That is like savior of all savior to her. So it's not shocking to see her start using things like that. That's why I brought up Hannibal the other day when we were talking about the pig farming, all of that stuff, because her accordion hand buddy over there, you know, he does the most too. All right. So I was going to go right into the interview, but because she just gave us so much to go on here, I'm going to take you to her latest and greatest hijinks right here. So let me share this tab instead. Okay, friends, buckle up because we're going on a ride with Betty. We're not going to watch this whole thing, but we're going to just watch the end of it because I've been talking about how people are wasting resources when there's a missing child and trying to do it in the name of Sebastian. And it's pretty pathetic and pretty sickening. So the beginning of this stream, she's out there, she's driving around, she's hanging up flyers, she's ranting and raving per usual. So we get here and we're going to look at it. All right. Again, this falls under fair use. This is typical Betty and her bullshit that she spews. Let's go.
I just saw him. Yeah.
And I am fast forwarding it. I will turn closed captioning on for you. If it gets too fast, let me know and I will slow it down. Thank you all for being here with me. Yes, I did see Annie Elise did a video and I will be reviewing it because she once again takes the most salacious rumors and tries to put it in a 30-minute video. And she did just like the rest of them, pushed off but she did the exact same thing she did in Marvon's story. She took sensationalized pieces and put it into a story and made a story and claims that she's not making allegations. Meanwhile, making allegations. I can't stand Annie Elise. Those of you that know, no, she is absolutely propaganda. She was another one who pushed the Sound of Freedom because it inflated her numbers and there was all that shit with that. Meanwhile, Tim Ballard himself is the biggest, in my opinion, fraudster ever to walk in, unfortunately, under the banner of trafficking and did a whole lot of damage there. But she's another one of those that pushes that shit. So let's go. Absolutely am. And I'm glad I don't even know the half of it. Bye, August. All right. So she's out hanging up. Hold on. We'll get to where she actually comes on camera. All right. Here we go.
He goes,
So in this part in time, oh, you guys want to see where she was hanging up? Hold on. I'll go here and then I'll fast forward it. Sorry. Let me give you context.
already got people calling and tattling. I just want to let you know if anybody calls the freaking cops, you're wasting law enforcement resources. And we will call you out.
You're wasting law enforcement resources, right? But meanwhile, she's about to tell you she's made 3 police reports since she's been local. And remember, Seth, Sebastian's dad, has a wrench in her chat, is okay with her calling his son defective, is okay with all of the things that she's been doing and saying and the bullshit she's been causing. So here we go. You did, Blue. There she goes. Run, run, run. I will give her credit for being out there hanging up flyers. I will give her credit where it's due. That's one thing, it's good to see. But she's doing it intentionally to cause a ruckus and intentionally like trying to push the boundaries of like private property and shit just to get people riled up.
Oh, this is hilarious. How you doing, officer? That's me. All right, I have a funny feeling this officer's coming to talk to me. I just saw him. Yeah, that's him.
In my opinion, this is solely to get a rise out of people and to have people come after her so she can play the victim again. So she gets out of her car. The phone's still recording, but here she gets back in her car.
Well, at least law enforcement here in Tennessee is pretty good. It's pretty good. But I can tell you that they did tell me that there were people calling in because of my peppering. There was only one person as he was riding through that said, I stepped on property. I did not. I told him where I posted. He goes, what did you do? And I said, well, I pulled my car up. I stop. I get out. I go to the post. I post the sign. I get back in the car, go to the next post, get out, post the sign, get back in the car, go out. And he goes, so you didn't go in the property? I said, no. I said, I went up to, I said, I barely was on, I stretched. Like I'd be on the, like foot on the public easement and post on the sign. And so that's what we did. And so I got that on camera. And so no harm, no foul, right? People lied.
And whoever is calling in, which I feel like it's set up from her side, is absolutely ridiculous because you are wasting resources that should be dedicated to children, families, people in need. But this is how it always works out. And she loves this because it amps up the audience. She profits off of it majorly because she becomes the victim. This is about a missing 15-year-old child from Hendersonville, Tennessee. His name is Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. And they have managed to take the entire focus off of Sebastian and put it on Betty as a victim, BJ as a victim, Seth's a victim. Like all these people become victims over Sebastian, who is still missing. And that's the disgusting part of all of this.
I don't understand why people have to constantly be utilizing law enforcement resources. Law enforcement resources that need to be out there searching because I'm posting flyers. You guys hear how stupid that is?
She's worried about people wasting law enforcement resources, but she's been doing that all along.
And you guys just wasted an hour of this man's time. It ain't gonna bother me. I'm done. That's exactly why I didn't go live with you guys. I can hit it and quit it. What are you gonna do now? I broke no laws, and here you are all calling law enforcement. Do you guys understand how stupid you are? I'm allowed to post flyers. There's a public easement on every property that goes up to the utility pole.
She's dog whistling to her subs.
I'm allowed to be in that grassy area. But idiots on here that don't know the law actually think that that's breaking the law. You guys are idiots. I'm allowed to post signs, these, on utility posts. What did we do? We posted signs on utility posts. And whatever person out there in that community, please go pull your camera and give.
Why aren't there signs out there already? I thought Seth has been hanging up signs for the last 3-some months. I'm shocked by this.
To law enforcement since you think I violated the law so they can see me going on public easement, please. That'd be great. But no, I didn't get a ticket, didn't get a warning. He just wanted to talk to me. I told him exactly what was going on yet again. I told him how Illuminati and the Proudfoots are constantly harassing me and have me under surveillance.
Illuminati and the Proudfoots, again, lumping them together as one. Extremely dangerous, but we knew exactly what she was going to do. Same thing she did in the Quentin Simon with Queen Bee and Billy Joe.
So that is now yet in another report. So if you guys want to keep going, go ahead. That's 3 reports now with their name in it because they won't leave me alone.
Kara, I would have to see proof of that, honestly, because I don't believe that they're being taken down except by property owners. I know Terry Lynn has been out there hanging them up. In fact, the other night she went and put them on the windshields of cars in an apartment complex, which is illegal because if something was to happen to their car, you can be held liable for that shit. So there's no proof. They've tried to put up the theory that Chris was taking him down. There was no proof of that whatsoever. So I don't know if that's actually happening.
Yeah.
A lot of owners will take them down over time. Absolutely. That's pretty common because they rotate them through, because unfortunately there are so many missing people that they do rotate them through. And if a lot of business places also feel if they put one up, then they have to agree to putting everybody's up, and it just becomes overwhelming. So a lot of businesses opt to not. So that could be why they're being taken down too. They also could be getting taken out because of weather. I mean, it's been 3+ months. Yeah. Yep. Where's the timestamp of that? She did call after Betty had called and filed a false police report on her from the hotel the other night. I do know that she said she called and talked to dispatch herself because Betty said that she was the one that called her hotel room. Is that what you're referring to? Called today again? For what? Right? For no reason at all? Yeah. So she's talking to the officer back there behind her car. He's obviously telling her something. Yeah, I would like to see it. I would like to see what Clue said. Anybody got the timestamp on when Clue says that? I would love to. Thank you, Chief. I know that she called in response to Betty's false report the other night. Maybe she was following up on that. I don't know. I would love to see proof of her calling today and what for. Buster one, again, you came in here telling me that that's what happened. I'm not taking it at all as fact, because if you don't even know where it was said, you said today. Okay. She could have been talking about the situation the other night after Betty made the false report from the hotel. Very easily. Hey, Stevens. Throw glitter on it. Was it after this live that she called? I have no idea. I really don't. It's all a waste of resources, sadly. I don't know what's going on though over there. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. So he tells me Jonathan's, he says Texas Roadhouse and Jonathan's are pretty good. So
we'll get there.
There you have it. Bullhorn Betty's going to jail. 101. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be recording every damn thing. So you bitches can't call law on me no more. No more. Wasting law enforcement time. An hour of that man's time. It didn't take any hair off my bootay. But you guys wasted an hour of law enforcement time. Anybody that's bragging about calling law enforcement, you guys need to dog the shit out of them for wasting taxpayer resources in a criminal investigation when they're searching for a little boy.
It's not a criminal investigation. It's an open investigation for a 15-year-old missing child.
They got them searching for Bullhorn Betty for posting some damn signs on posts.
And you told us when you were in the hotel room, right when you got there, that they were going to be driving by, talk about wasting resources, to check on you and your car from the hotel. And then you did this whole thing about a fake freaking call to your room, said you were forced to file a police report. Talk about wasting resources, Betty. That's what you guys are doing. It is disgusting to me that anybody is wasting law enforcement resources over petty fucking bullshit internet drama when there is missing children out here. Sorry.
Because these hate channels had to call little old bitches crying and whining. Can't believe Betty's out there. She's so mean. Yes, I am. And I'm going to be peppering some more. The worst thing that's going to happen to me is I'm going to get a ticket.
Look at how excited she is about this, and listen to what she's about to say.
Understand that? You're wasting people's time for a freaking ticket that my audience is going to end up gladly paying for. Believe that.
My audience is going to end up gladly paying for. Believe it.
Believe that. My audience will pay for my ticket.
Believe
it's not coming out. You guys are idiots. Just stupid. I hate like these people. They don't want this boy found. They don't want this boy found. Cluminati, Queen Bee, the Proudfoots, they don't want this boy found.
So Cluminati and Queen, because you have personal issues with them, means that the Proudfoot family does not want their son found. Because those two channels Chris and Katie have gone on and spoke to, that means that the Proudfoots are associated with these channels, and the bullshit that you're doing with these channels somehow, what? No, bullshit.
All they're looking for is either to go to jail or put me in jail, but they're going to be in jail before I am. I can guarantee that with the way they're going. So it is what it is. Bullhorn Betty didn't even get a warning. I did nothing wrong. Nothing. Dum-dums. Again, not breaking the law. Dum-dums.
This was all it was for. She had to cause chaos like this because it brings in the views, attention, everything like that.
I hope everybody's been doing well. I can't even read. Let me put my glasses back. I knew the officer was coming for me. That's why I waved at him. He turned around. I knew it. Yes, CP mad. She's there. Oh, wow. Look at the shirt I wore. He's in. So
she's out there supposedly searching for a child, and she's got Chris Proudfoot's face on a t-shirt.
He's not even be mad. Oh, my God. Little whiny man. Little whiny man.
Again, this has never been about finding Sebastian for these people. Unfortunately, it's been about the pissing match between Seth Rogers and the Proudfoot family, and she is Team Seth all the way. And unfortunately, all of them have a child that is missing.
Doesn't want his stepson found, does he? Wants to threaten a little girl, a little 5'1", 135-pound little girl. You want to intimidate me and tell me I need to watch where I go? Well, I just watch where I go, sir.
Oh my God, that sounds like a Molly size 5 bullshit that I just heard.
I just watch where I go. What you gonna do, sir? I didn't step on your property other than to put a missing person flyer on your post. Dum-dum. Dum-dum.
Wow.
Oh, I had this shirt on all day. I passed around a few more for some people in his community.
Look at how arrogant she is. I passed around a few more of these shirts. There's no evidence to prove that Chris did anything to harm Sebastian. Unfortunately, there's no evidence what happened to Sebastian at this point in time. He's still missing. And all of this is being done in his name.
Some shirts away. Seth gave me some bands, so I've been handing bands away. I actually got rid of signs. He gave me signs. I got 2 signs left. He handed me a shit ton of flowers. I got half of the flowers left. Don't tell me Bullhorn Betty doesn't come in here and kick ass. I've been working my ass off in this freaking 99-degree heat while these boo-boos have been sitting at home trying to follow me, trying to figure out what I'm doing, and then he wants to call the law on me for advocating for a little boy. That's some bullshit right there. So whoever's bragging about this, y'all dog the crap out of them. Drag them for a fool. Because what a waste of resources.
Exactly. What a waste of resources that this is causing. What a waste of resources to that community.
And you know who has to pay for this? This community. They just had to pay that officer to come here and talk to me. They sure did. That officer could have been out there looking for Sebastian. You just wasted a law enforcement officer for a whole entire hour. Shame on all of you.
You knew exactly what you were doing by getting off your ass from Florida and traveling to Tennessee. This is exactly what you do. This is a pattern of your behavior. You've done this over and over again.
Seems like those tables are turning. Back when you guys could lie and manipulate your audience, it was a lot easier to say Bullhorn Betty's bad. But now that we bringing it all out here like this, they're seeing who the real problem is on these streets. And it's time to kick you fuckers out of here. The true crime does not belong here. This is true crime, not drama.
This is true crime, not drama. You heard her say that. I got you. I just got your text. Hold on. Let me grab it. This is just infuriating. Like, I can't believe this is being done in a missing child's case. Like, yeah, unfortunately I can. Unfortunately, I fucking can, because we've seen it over and over again in horrific situations. Like, this is so gross to me. This is just too much.
Drama does not belong in true crime. You guys are calling law enforcement and wasting.
Drama does not belong in true crime. I agree with Betty on that. These cases are dramatic and tragic enough. But to try and claim that people did things that they didn't, that there's no evidence of, is bringing the drama. To spin narratives that are untrue is bringing the drama.
When you want me to, you know what I'll do? This is what I'll do. If you really want to push the issue, Glue, I'm happy. I'll be here for another day. I'm happy to kick it out in front of your house if you really want me.
I got you. Hi, beautiful.
Oh, hey, babe. Bitch, we didn't ask for you to be here. You brought your raggedy ass here on your own accord. We did not. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure a lot of your motherfucking subs told you to keep your ass in Florida. We didn't want you here, ma'am. So there's got to be a fucking reason why LE pulling up on your ass. You probably causing goddamn problems. I know how Nashville roll. And no, not everywhere is a public easement, you dumbass. Just because it has a light pole doesn't mean it's a public easement. And that's another thing. It is against the law to put flyers or anything on any light poles.
But she knows
Like,
her.
man. Just say you don't know Tennessee laws. Just say that, because you don't. Didn't nobody ask for you to come here, though. We didn't.
Mm-mm. Well, Seth did.
And you want to sit here and complain and whine about folks doing this and doing that. Then you sit here literally said, my subs will pay for that ticket. That's disgusting. So you have no problem grifting off a missing child.
None.
And you say you handing out wristbands and this and that. Look. Yes, I want Sebastian's name out there because I really want Sebastian found. I really hope he turns up alive, and I hope he makes a lot of these people look like dumbasses. I really do.
Same.
I do. But ma'am, you are causing problems here. Real shit. And you're gonna fuck around and piss somebody off, the wrong person off. And I keep telling folks, y'all do realize we have every rights here. Y'all do realize that we have open carry here. Y'all do realize that you're gonna fuck around and go on somebody's property. And I'm telling you, people in the country, that shit, even in the city, they don't ask questions. They just blow. Like, ma'am, you were complaining and bitching and sitting here talking about those calling the police. Did you not do the same shit? Did we not watch a video of you doing the same shit while you was in a hotel room?
Yep, we sure did.
Okay, Pot, meet Kettle.
She's wasting so many resources, and this was the intent. This was the intent, was to cause chaos and confusion. And that's the sad thing is, we heard her say in the one clip I was playing earlier, she loves this child. She loves this child. If you loved this child like you claim, which is so weird for me to hear anybody say, because you don't even know him. You don't know shit about you've never even been in the vicinity of him. You just met his dad yesterday, but you love this child. But meanwhile, you're using this love of this child that you call is defective. Her words.
Defective, yes, defective. That one just threw me. Defective. Okay.
To cause so much chaos. This was the intent. This was the entire intent. I knew this was going to happen. When her car kept breaking down on her before, I was like, this is divine intervention. But here we are. And she's going to do it. She's going from here, if I understand correctly, to where Layla Santinello in Tennessee went missing from. Kingsport, I think. I don't know where that's at in the vicinity of this, but
I'm sick. Like, she got me up here shaking. I'm visibly shaking because, like, she got me mad. She got me mad.
Oh,
she talks reckless. She talks too reckless for me, and I'm just waiting.
Yep, absolutely. You want to watch this with me? You want to react with me? Okay. If you have to go, you just tell me. Or if you want me to pause, you just yell at me because this gets way freaking worse. Okay, here we go.
boo-boo. But I ain't trying to go like that. But you keep scrolling with me when I'm on this trip. I'll start scrolling with you too, boo-boo. So just FYI. I got one of the bigger set of balls, and I don't need to threaten people, and I don't need to be violent to people. I don't need to cause any type of violent harm. Everything I do comes from here and here. Wisen up, little girl. You don't want to wisen up. But they've been sitting here threatening me for days. You guys have watched it. I haven't threatened them not one time. Now they got cops being called on me. And did we hear Queen Bee asking for cops to be called on me yet again? Didn't we hear her say that on her live? I need somebody to clip that and pull the transcript of that for me and send it to me at bullhornbetty@gmail.com. Because the cops were just called. And
I knew she was going to do this. She's attempting to take everything that's going on here and add it to this new filing in this lawsuit against Queen Bee. Fucking raggedy.
So that is going to be used against her. Because what I'm going to end up doing is pulling public records. And whoever is sitting here stalking me and harassing me, I will come into your community and file a restraining order on you. And then after that, I will be filing a lawsuit on you. I'm getting over and done with this. If you guys want to sit here and play these stupid games and you think that you guys can keep getting away with it, then I will start bringing you guys to court.
Bitch, are you not doing the same shit? Are you not stalking and harassing people?
The family?
Bitch, are you not doing the same motherfucking thing?
Oh, just wait. Oh, Chico, you're gonna see. Just wait. The family that she's stalking. Hold on. Watch this.
Because I'm not a violent person, then that's what I'll do. It's gonna be not too hot. Not too hot because it's an Apple phone.
I didn't. Just so everybody knows, I didn't take anything out, so there's no context missing here. Her phone overheated. It shut down for a few seconds, and she's back.
Apples don't know how to. There we go. Apples don't know how to stay cool. I had a blow on you guys for like forever. And
Everybody in the chat saying, "Oh, just wait, Chico. It gets so much worse."
Amen. And actually, it was like, okay, well, my live canceled out, right? I was thinking my live canceled out, and it was funny because my live didn't cancel. I just had to go back into it. It allowed me to resume it. It looked like it went off. It really did. Yeah, it looked like it went off. My phone overheated. It's freaking 100-degree weather here, guys. Like, it's literally 100 degrees. It's 100 degrees, and my phone got too hot. So, whew. Today was a long day. For those that are just joining in, the hate channels decided to call the law on Bullhorn Betty for literally posting missing and endangered missing flyers. This is what they called the law on me for posting these on posts. They literally called the law for me posting flyers today. Chris and Katie Proudfoot's army.
Chris and Katie Proudfoot's army.
It ain't no army. It ain't no motherfucking army. That is against the law, and not everybody wants you on their motherfucking property putting up signs. That's just the bottom line. It's not being ugly. Like, it's Tennessee, and Tennessee residents are very protective of their land and all of that. So it's not that they don't care. For one, you're breaking the law, ma'am. That's one. Two, when you start going on people's property to post flyers and stuff, you crossing the line.
Yep.
Of criminals that are trying to thwart the search for this boy, literally called the law. Had an officer waste his time to come here and counsel me on posting flyers. They said I was running through the yards of these community. I was in my car. I moved up. I posted a flyer. I moved up. I posted a flyer. I moved up. Hardly running through property. They lied to law enforcement yet again to try to have me arrested. Every community I go to.
Obviously, they didn't lie to law enforcement if law enforcement just schooled you in proper etiquette about hanging flyers. If you had to be educated about where to hang flyers, it wasn't a fraudulent call.
You guys see how evil these hate channels are? These criminal channels that help criminals?
Criminal channels that help criminals.
Everybody criminals, man. Everybody felons. Shit.
Time you guys watch their
This is ridiculous. Oh.
garbage, you're supporting them wasting law enforcement resources. Because let me tell you, it doesn't really matter. I'm Bullhorn Betty, okay? If I want to go and get a ticket, hell, I'll even go to this clink for some stupid bullshit when it comes to advocating for children. I will literally freaking chain myself to a post and have them cut the chains off me and drag my ass to jail and be processed within 24 hours if I so need to.
I doubt that. I highly
Man, stop lying. Stop the cap. Stop that capping. Stop it. Stop it. You don't give a fuck about these kids. You literally called Sebastian defective. You called him a package. You have called him everything but his motherfucking name. Stop the cap. You don't care about these kids. Because if you did, you would have been posted the other 45 missing in Tennessee. Stop it.
Mm-hmm. Sparrow, thank you for the gifted memberships. Welcome to the cabana. Chico's on fire today.
I'm an advocate and an activist and covered by media.
Bitch. No, you're not covered by media. No, you're not. Katie Joy Jr. No, you're not. You don't have media credentials. That's a printed off fucking badge from the goddamn internet. You ain't no advocate for victims or children. Activist? Yeah. For all the wrong shit.
Man, where is your ass at for Tyree's trial? Because I remember your ass came here. Where the fuck you at for that? Oh, don't worry, I'll wait. Don't worry, I'll wait.
Yeah, she ain't gonna talk about that shit. She won't. It doesn't benefit her pocketbook.
The Constitution is where I derive my law.
Oh, Zeus.
Hate channels. Calling law enforcement on Bullhorn Betty for posting flyers. I want that to sink into everybody. I want you guys to pass this around. I want you guys to tell them how disgusting and nasty and horrible and evil they are. You know who is causing
to waste more fucking resources? I want you to call
all the threats in this community for people searching? Chris and Katie Proudfoots and their cohorts. That, my friend, is who is threatening the people of this community that come in.
Man, where's your proof? Stop. I love you, but stop, because you're about to knock my laptop down. Stop. Where's your proof? Where's your proof that Katie or Chris did any of this? Where's your proof that Clue called? Where's your proof? Where's your damn proof and receipts, ma'am? Or you just guessing?
This is some bullshit. By the way, my mention of Katie Joy and her media stuff is in complete reference to her lawsuit and her claiming journalistic privileges. That's it. That's all. She don't have a fake badge that she goes around, to my knowledge. I don't fucking know. But it is what it is.
They threatened me. They threatened me.
With what? How?
When? Shit, I must have missed it. God damn, I must be blind and deaf because I must have missed that shit.
Hold on. We missed who's behind her, though. Look here. Look. Okay, when she takes this flyer down, look behind her.
You know who is causing all the threats in this community for people searching? Chris and Katie Proudfoots and their cohorts. That, my friend, is who is threatening the people of this community that come in.
Pay attention to what's about to happen behind her, Chico.
They threatened me. They threatened me.
I see the reflection.
Oh, Terry Bowerstocks. Oh, you want to come around here? Oh, look at who it is. It's Terry Bowerstocks. Look who just pulled up. In the same QX80. Coming up, taking my tag plate. Let's turn it around on his tag plate. Terry Bowerstocks.
So for those of you that don't know, this is Chris's stepdad, Terry. This is Chris's stepdad.
It hunting ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, huh?
Watch what she does. Though. Watch what she does. Yeah.
Terry Bauer socks right there. Came up and decided to take my plate on.
Cut now.
So you want to know who's harassing who out here? The proof is in the pudding. The Bauer socks and the Proudfoots are the ones coming and harassing people. That right there, my friend, is Terry Bauer socks. Came by and took a picture.
Oh, no, 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 no. Mm-mm.
Watch.
My license plate.
Why are you filming me?
Because you came by for me, Mr. Bauer socks.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm in a public place.
Yes.
Why are you harassing me and following me?
Harassing you? He didn't even say anything to you. He pulled up behind you and pulled off. That's not harassing you.
Why are you harassing me and following me when I'm conducting business?
How can I be following you? When
You just were in the plaza. You've been following me, sir. You guys have been harassing me and threatening me for 2 days.
Prove it.
I am right here, sir.
He says, prove it.
Right here, sir.
Look at her. He hops out in the middle of fucking traffic. In the middle of traffic.
Where the fuck is the state troopers or goddamn sheriffs when you need them? Shit.
Where's the officer that was just there?
Exactly. Because that's against the law too, holding up traffic and shit.
And watch what she's about to do now.
Prove it? Yeah, I did just prove it, asshole.
No, you didn't prove shit. You don't know. That man could have been shopping over there. You don't know. You didn't prove a motherfucking thing. If anything, it proves you've been stalking them though, because you know that man car.
This is dangerous. Somebody's gonna get fucking hurt because of her.
I've been saying it. Somebody's gonna exercise their fucking rights, and I can't say I blame them. I can't.
Yeah. And she's gonna get somebody. If it's not herself, she's gonna get somebody hurt. This is dog whistling, and watch what she does to her subs and how she plays this.
Fuck with me. I don't need violence. I'll capture you on film. Prove it? There it is. Who's following? Who's stalking? Who's harassing? Who? The proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding.
No, it ain't.
Now you want to know who it is? I expose a lot of shit.
No, you don't.
Proudfoots and the Bauer socks harassing people, hunting
No,
them
they
down
don't.
like rabid animals.
They don't.
She wasn't hunted down. She was in a private parking lot, pulled over. The cops were just there. Oh, this woman. This is so dangerous.
Yes, I'm telling you what I know. Somebody is gonna hurt that woman.
Yeah.
And what her followers gonna do then? What y'all gonna send well wishes? Like, y'all are inciting this woman to do crazy shit. Real shit. I blame a part of it on the subs. I do. Because y'all are help pushing that that behavior, that attitude. I blame y'all for that. Y'all are putting a battery in her back. And what's gonna end up happening is somebody gonna blow that motherfucking battery out her back. You fucking around in the wrong state, ma'am. I keep telling y'all, there's a reason why our crime rate is so goddamn high. Don't look at me, look at the numbers.
Yeah, that's true. Drive safe, babe. Love you. She goes, Kyle says, hi.
Bye, Kyle.
This is, okay, here we go. We're almost done with this one. Well, 14 minutes.
He was scared. He got caught with his pants down. I told you it was them. I told you. Told you so.
That man didn't look scared to me, but I digress.
Ugh, I am so angry right now. Holy shit. Now, you guys got yourself a lawsuit, Mr. Bauer Socks. You want to harass me? You want to stalk me?
That's exactly.
Wait a minute. Hold on. We got another frivolous lawsuit coming. The one like you did with QB? Huh? Okay. All right.
guaranteed that was the intent of this trip. 100% is
Yes, to antagonize people. Exactly.
to push people at their worst time when they have a missing grandchild. Granted, step grandchild. Okay, I'll give you that. But it doesn't matter. They have targeted the Bower Sox and the Proudfoot family from jump. And she went to intentionally cause chaos and division and furthered the narrative that Chris and Katie did something to harm this child when there's no proof or evidence to, oh my God.
No, you're right. You're absolutely 100% correct. Nonsense. And this,
This is
her
disgusting.
followers gonna get her fucked up. I know that much.
I'm putting a stop to that shit. Believe that. Believe that, Mr. Bower Sox. Believe that.
And the crazy thing is the Seth is in her chat while these things are going on, encouraging this. This is all being done in your son's name.
And that's what why is it okay? Rules for thee, but not for me. Why is it okay when Seth does fuck shit? But if CP tells y'all suck his dick, oh, everybody's in a frenzy. He's a narcissist. He's mean. He's this. He treated Sebastian like shit. No, well, maybe he's tired of y'all fucking putting the narrative out there that he killed his stepchild.
Yeah. When he was at work in Memphis, 3.5 hours away.
Like, come on, y'all. Like, you giving all this grace to Seth, but you will not. And it's sad as fuck, but you will not give Katie or Chris that grace. How come? How come we can't give them that grace? Why? What is so hard about that?
Sadly, he's inciting a lot of this. He is intentionally inciting this, and I can't say it's not. He is absolutely inciting a lot of this. We saw that the other channel, BJ, that he's associated with, doubling down to take Betty's side over shit Betty is saying out of her own mouth to keep Seth in their good graces, to fucking coddle Seth once again when he is doing things to harm his own child, in my opinion. He is actively releasing stuff against his own child. What up, Sarge?
And it's not okay. It's not, because once again, a certain narrative, and I'm not gonna repeat it. Y'all know what narrative I'm talking about. A certain narrative wouldn't even be out about Sebastian right now if it wasn't for him.
Yeah, true. Fucking true. And that's the interview, the second interview that we're at is, oh, yeah. All right, let's go.
Literally stalking me, calling my, trust me, Tim Bailey's here in this shit. Somebody click that and send that to Sumner County. Seth, if you're still in here, you saw it with your own eyes. You want to know who's been harassing your searchers? You just seen it. You want to know why you can't get nobody out here to help you? You just seen it. You don't see me cowering away. You didn't see me in here. You want something to say to me, Mr. Bowersock? Say it to my face. I'm fishing, bitch. And
I'm fishing, bitch. Y'all, this is fucking dangerous. This is fucking dangerous. I'm sorry. This is dangerous. There is a missing child.
And she wondered why police is getting called on her. You ma'am, I ain't gonna say nothing else. I'm gonna let you find out the hard way. I tried to tell you, baby.
Half shower. The pause game, they said paused on point. Look at that.
Like, oh shit.
Oh, okay.
Hey, somebody screenshot that. Oh shit. I needed that laugh.
Okay.
with cop. You got on my little hook. Even when that officer was out there talking to me, he said, you know, you need to be careful. I said, sir, I'm fishing right now. And he's like, but I would be remiss not to tell you to be careful. I said, I'm fishing. I understand. Thank you for being my biggest fish. Dumb. You guys are so stupid. I already done told your son-in-law he didn't want to mess with me. I know what the hell I'm doing here. But you guys want to be stupid. You guys want to be stupid. You guys want to get the stupid prize. Okay. Betty will help you with that. Betty sure will help you with that.
Meanwhile, she's been driving by their homes, recording in dark under lights, everything. She's been out there for days now harassing both families, the Bowersox and the Proudfoot family. Unfreaking believable.
I'm just saying.
People are
Pot, meat, kettle.
in a place of worship, in a sacred place of worship. All of you that believe in God and have religious backgrounds, are you okay with people taking photos inside a place of worship of Katie and a minor child and using it for content? And the father of the missing child, that's his stepsister. Do you think
It's not okay? It's not okay.
Oh,
You're being, you think the law is going to protect you. But ma'am, you're literally filming yourself stalking people. You do realize that, right?
she's a
I
hazard.
get, yeah, your brain is used for a hat rack, ain't it? I know. You ain't got it. I know.
No, she doesn't. Okay.
I'm just tired of the bitch. I'm sick of her. I mean, every time I turn around, the bitch got something to say, and Ellie sucks. And then you turn around, I like Ellie, or this or that. They are stalking me, but you're going past these people's houses, filming these folks' houses. You're going into their church and shit, ma'am.
I played that clip of her saying she thinks that Katie unalived him. Like, oh.
You taking it too far.
Absolutely. And that was the intent of getting her there. That was the intent. This all was the intent. You'll never convince me.
Threatening my life and then literally showing up and trying to intimidate me. Carrie, that was a bad decision.
I want to see the proof that they threatened your life.
Bad decision, my friend, because you got some money.
Because you've got some money. There it is. I'm telling you, she had this in her head from jump. She talked about Chris's RV. She talked about them having money. She talked about all of this stuff. She had the intent that she was going to interject herself. She got the blessing from Seth. She did. He's already wanting legal stuff to do. Oh my God, this is a fucking disaster.
I'm just going to tell y'all now. I don't know if y'all know Tennessee, but she ain't gonna win shit. She ain't gonna win. Period. She ain't. I'm telling y'all what I know about these Tennessee courts. She ain't gonna win that.
Well, you know what's ironic too is Kylie Rodney's family is in a lawsuit against Upchurch currently in Tennessee because of all of the shit that they did. So go ahead, bring that shit to Tennessee courts and see. They're going to be so sick of YouTubers and their entitlement.
And they're going to, when they start passing laws here against YouTubers.
Fuck yes. About fucking time.
Because, I'm telling y'all, it's not going to fly in court. She ain't got no proof. Like, he could have been over there shopping, seen that bitch and said, oh, she's following me. Of course, she could have been following him. We don't know. So
this is fucking gross. All of this is gross.
Like to use the law to protect themselves. We're about to turn around here in just a second.
Oh,
bad move, dude. Bad move. Prove it? You literally told me to prove it while you're on my camera stalking me. Okay. We never said these were the sharpest tools in the box. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Nobody ever thought that Chris, Katie, or the Bowersox were very smart people. They're idiots with some money. That's all. They're a bunch of fucking idiots.
Idiots with some money. There she goes again. She's
everybody's idiots according to you. So, but I think you're the biggest idiot in the tool shed. But I digress once again.
Don't worry, sir. I don't get intimidated very easily, as you can clearly see.
Texting and driving, not even paying attention. Oh my God, lady.
Yeah, like that's another thing. Operating a phone While driving, that's against the law. That's a big ass fine too.
Absolutely should be. This is Kiki causing havoc.
Find my way back to where I need to go. I don't know what he thinks he just did. Like, dude, do you not know? I just want to ask you, what do you think your law enforcement is going to do when you piss me the fuck off? And it goes for the Bower Sox and the Proudfoots. When I bring the shit show to your town, I'm just asking because I've been very calm. I've been very courteous. I've been trying to do my job without making a ruckus. But if you want to push me, honey, I'll come back with a whole kind of ruckus that you guys would not even know what to do with, and your law enforcement will not be able to stop. Let me just put it out
Now
there.
you're wrong. You wrong about that. LE will stop your ass. You wrong about that.
She's inciting
Harassing, stalking, inciting violence upon a family of a missing child for your YouTube views. Oh, our law enforcement gonna love that, baby. They gonna love that.
This is just, how does this help?
And she sounds so confident of herself. And I seen somebody say somebody actually suggested to her to get a gun. Here's the thing, okay? If you have any misdemeanors or felonies, you can't get one here, and that is a fair charge if you buy one here. Just FYI.
Freaking threaten me. Don't try to intimidate me. You will never win. Ever. You want to pull my card? Do that shit again, Mr. Proudfoot and Mr. Bower Sox. Pull that shit again. You will hear me roar. You will hear me roar. Pull that shit again. Double dog dare you. Double dog dare you.
Pay fucking attention to the road, Betty.
Actually, it's in this phone here. Oops, sorry, guys. I gotta put you, seat you back. I hate this. I like the thing because it's cool, but I don't like it because it's a pain in the ass to get the phone into. And I need to find out where the hell my room is. Actually, I think right now, with all this shit, I think I earned myself a steak, y'all. I'm going to get myself a steak. And you know what I'm going to do? That officer was so nice to me. And he said, Texas Roadhouse is good. He goes, but I like Jonathan's. So I have a funny feeling I'm about to go to Jonathan's and get me like a $50 or $60 steak. I think I earned it. I don't like spending that kind of money on me, but you know what? I just got stalked the whole time I was here.
Wow.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me get this right. Let me get this correct. Y'all know I'm about to eat. I'm about to eat right on this one. So let me get this right. Yesterday, you bitched about spending $2,500 to come here, right? Did she not?
Yeah, she did.
Okay. She bitched about spending $2,500 to come here. And then you turn around, you get a motherfucking ticket, and you sit here and say, oh, my sub's gonna pay for it. Then you turn around and say, oh, I've been stalked, so I think I deserve a $60 steak. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Oh,
Bitch, you're delusional. You're delusional as fuck. You need real help, like real help. Like sit your ass in somebody's lakeside or equivalent. I don't know what the fuck they got out there in Florida, but here it's lakeside. You might want to go do that and go sit your ass down somewhere. Cause ma'am, you have grifted for this motherfucking case the whole goddamn time. You have no problem admitting that you use your subs to buy nice ass shit, and that is just weird as fuck to me. That is weird. I don't knock nobody for making money. I don't. Not on you. I don't knock you if that's what you're doing. But how you do it, you put out conspiracies, you put out misinformation, you put out bullshit, you run with bullshit narratives. So no, I don't think you deserve it, bitch. Bottom line.
She wants a $50 or $60 steak off of stalking the family of a missing child. Make that make sense. She came out here and caused intentional chaos because she wants to be able to have the intent to do her stupid bullshit lawsuits because she thinks they have money, and causing chaos under this child's name, and then thinks she deserves, but what about Sebastian? How is this helping Sebastian?
What money have you put towards the billboards? Okay, you put out flyers and they're taking them right back down because your ass can't put them on a motherfucking utility pole. But what have you actually done to help bring Sebastian? Oh, the little wristbands? Okay, I give you credit for that. They're $1 each to be made. Big whoop. What have you done, really? Besides stir up drama, tell people they're wrong for talking about it, and you should be the gatekeeper of it, really. You feel like you're the only one that should talk about it. And then, no, fuck out of here. I'm sorry. I'm sick of this broad. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of them.
This is just gross. Fucking gross.
My life, and you know what? If I'm gonna get run over by a fucking truck tomorrow, damn it, I'm gonna have a steak in my belly. I ain't going out like that. I'm just saying.
You
But this is
need
what I want
to.
to do, because the officer said that they are second A here. That that the law enforcement welcomes it. And they also said that, you know what? They reminded me that Tennessee has reciprocity in Florida, or with Florida. He said I can bring my gun there. My concealed weapons license works here just fine. So you know what I think I'm gonna do? Maybe we'll get a little GoFundMe. Maybe I just need to go to the local gun store and get myself a little pistol, right? I think this is an open carry state. We'll get myself a little holster. I mean,
You're fucking joking.
What is the damn? No, that new law don't go in effect till July 1st. Damn. If she's got misdemeanors, I'm telling y'all, she's gonna have hell. She's gonna have to go to like a mom and pop to get it, because she can't go to any like sports academy and none of that. She can't do none of that. She's gonna have to go to like a pawn shop and shit to get it. But yes, we do have open carry and the CCP. A majority of the time, if you have it, because I have it, if you're in the South, it does stand in most southern states. Most southern states. Not all of them. You have to do your research before you leave.
She's gonna get somebody hurt.
if it's going to be the Wild Wild West, Bullhorn Betty's going to get her cowboy hat and her shit kicking boots on. I'm just saying. But I don't roll that way. I'm not here for problems. I came here to do a job. I did my job. We still have a lot of work to do. I'm going to still continue to do my job, whether or not law enforcement is called 1,000 times. You want to waste law enforcement's time? That's fine. You can waste law enforcement's time. They can sit right there and watch me do my job. And if they feel like I'm out of line, they can ticket me. And if they want to continue to ticket me, I'll just continue to pay those tickets. They want to take and put those silver handcuffs on me for advocating for this boy. Well, then God bless them. Let it be. Let it be what it is. But I will tell you one thing. Anybody that's going to arrest me, I don't know. I just don't think that anybody is going to seriously arrest somebody for posting these. Can you imagine them having to explain to a judge why they arrested a person for posting paper? Literally posting paper.
That's not what you're doing. You're using that in Sebastian's face to cause fucking intentional chaos. You're using a minor child who is missing that you refer to as defective to cause chaos.
Yep.
That's it. That's all. I'm fucking sick. This is
It's a deflection from the real issue at hand, which is Sebastian is still missing. But you want to make it about you, Betty. You want to make it about you and how you're a victim and you're living in this victim complex and how everybody has just been so mean to you in the state of Tennessee. Bitch, we told you not to come here. I'm just saying.
this is just
I'm just saying. We told your ass not to come here. You decided to come here at your own free will. So.
And Seth's in the chat, in her chat while this is going on. He wants something. Again, I go back to the conversation that he supposedly had about a pew-pew.
Hold on, wait a minute, hold on. What the fuck does my sexuality got anything to do? What the fuck? When have I ever said I was a trans bitch?
Who said that? Where's that? Common sense. Go back to fucking
What
Betty.
the fuck does what the fuck? You hear this girly ass voice coming out of my goddamn mouth, so evidently I'm a whole bitch.
Fucking common sense 101. You go back to Betty's. You were in this chat of Betty's too while she was doing all this stuff. I'm sorry, Chico. I didn't even see it come through.
I'm like, y'all is fucking weird on this platform. Clearly on my page it says she, her. I'm not knocking trans. I don't knock trans, none of that. But I'm a whole female out here. I am a woman.
A beautiful one at that.
I'm just gay as hell. I like my hair low. I can grow my hair out. I don't want to. It's too goddamn hot here. Like the bitch said, it's 100 motherfucking degrees.
I can't even
Shit.
picture you with long hair though. Seriously, like that just wouldn't even.
I'll send you the picture.
Really?
I had it down to my ass. Real shit. My hair used to be down to my ass.
Really?
Yeah. Well, then I just said fuck it and I cut it off. And I know what I signed. Like, don't get me wrong. People ask that shit all the time. I know what the fuck I signed up for when I cut my hair off. But common sense will tell you, with this girly ass voice I got, because I know I don't sound manly at all. I know I don't. So common sense would tell your ass, I'm a female, born female. I didn't transition, none of that. Not knocking trans. I'm not knocking anybody that's from, if you family, you family. But I'm not, no. What the fuck does my sexual orientation or what the fuck I am got to do with you, and how does it affect you in any way? I'm not fucking you. I'm not sleeping with you. I'm not trying to hook up with you. So why the fuck are you asking what I am?
Because they're Betty's. They're Betty people. That's what they do. She goes
Weird ass people.
And especially with the name Common Sense 101.
Common sense, bitch. Damn. I'm sorry. I had to say that. Like, the fuck?
Don't you apologize to me. You say whatever you want.
Sounds pretty stupid, doesn't it? We have almost 1,500 people in chat right now. If you guys are one of the people that are in chat and you guys have not liked this thing, people are trying to throw me in jail even though I'm not breaking the law. They're trying to violate my law, my rights, right? They're breaking the law, and they keep trying to say, oh my God, Betty's breaking the law. We're going to get her.
Joe, y'all, nobody up here is, like, we all think you guys are fucking stupid, really. Again, like, thank you for giving us entertainment and making yourselves look like dumbass. We don't care. Katie, thank you so much. Katie says, amen, nonsense, bingo. I don't know what the amen was to, but fuck these people.
This time.
Thank you, Chap.
Here we are yet again. This is officer. What in the 4 years, how many times have I dealt with officers? How many times have I dealt with officers in my 4 years?
Chapped. Gosh.
Chap, stay doing some wild shit in the chat.
All right. I'll send it to her when we're done.
For years. Every single case, I deal with officers. And you know this beautiful
it's not your time yet,
They're not top brass, so they're never
no.
ones that I go after.
This is what the fuck, top brass? They never go after.
Back the blue here, but sometimes top brass gets under my skin, so I become a boil on their ass. And but the worker bees, the men and women of blue, the real blue, the wall of blue, those are amazing people. And you know what? Every time I go out to one of these places, usually they're the ones sitting right next to me because they have to watch me. I didn't want to have to waste law enforcement resources.
Girl, ain't nobody watching your ass. You watching your motherfucking self with your delusional ass. Ain't nobody watching you, bitch. Besides your followers and your viewers, ain't nobody studying your ass. Don't nobody give a fuck about you except you and your viewers.
This is some bullshit.
Delusional ass bitch, I swear to God. Sound like my motherfucking ex.
Chico went there.
I am in danger. And that officer informed me about how much danger I was in. The officer himself informed me. That's what the whole conversation was back there.
I don't want to play. Go.
He's very concerned for my safety.
He's very concerned for her safety.
This is part of the job. Like I told him, I've come face to face with murderers, child murderers, You know, it's my job. This is what I do. I put myself in danger. I don't like being in any more danger than I'm already in. But see these bitches that sit at home with their thumb up their ass, smoking their crack pipe and their weed. They don't understand because they're too busy being high and stupid to understand that they're putting people in danger. This is why you don't get your content from your local crackhead or hothead. Okay?
Bitch, that's you. That's you. The fuck?
What is she doing?
The fuck? That is you all over. Fuck you mean, local crackhead? Who's the crackhead?
What is she doing? Betty, you have officially fallen off the deep end.
Okay? If you want the truth, you're going to want to keep with good channels. Okay? There's other channels besides me if you don't like me, right? There's always Justice for All, right? Good channel. You got Justin on TikTok. Good.
Wait, did she just promote Spanky and he calls her bull or strangler now?
Channel. You got Chris McDonough, great channel. You got Duty.
Fuck. Chris McDonough. All the way. No, but he does so much harm to these cases. Nope, sorry. Thank you, Bree. This is crazy.
Ron, another great channel. You got Jennifer Coffindaffer.
Duty Ron, I will give her. Jennifer Coffindaffer, another embarrassment. Duty Ron is the only one that she said so far that I like.
Exactly. Duty Ron is the only one I give credit to. The rest of them, fuck them.
Exactly. And doesn't Duty Ron call her a jagaloon?
10 to Life. It's a crime.
Fuck 10 to Life, and it's a criming shame.
You gonna have to fill me in on the 10 to Life shit. Look, y'all. I don't know about 10 to Life. Like, I watch her, so I don't know what the fuck happened. So y'all gonna have to fill me in on that.
I will, and I'll have Am fill you in on the stuff with the Michael Long stuff too, because that's fucking crazy.
Really good options out there that give you great content where you don't have to listen to these trash bags, you know? I'm just saying, you got choices out there. If you don't like Bullhorn Betty, you got a million other choices than these disgusting ghetto trash pieces of shit.
Who's ghetto, bitch? Who ghetto?
What?
Who trash?
What is she doing?
I don't want to know who this bitch referring to. I want to know who this bitch talking to.
So,
bitch, I'll show you ass ghetto. I'll show you trash.
Arctic said 20 and said, my contribution to Betty's straight Arctic, I used to tell people all the time that I wanted a Velcro suit and a Velcro wall. I'm beginning to think that we need that for Betty, though. A Velcro suit and a Velcro wall, so we can just toss her up there and accidentally forget about her.
I don't. This is madness, and this is real deal mental health delusions. Real deal.
It's really scary, you guys. We're trying to make it light a little bit because this is so fucking incredibly heavy. Please understand, we're not thinking that anything is funny going on here, because all of this is putting a missing child and his family in more danger.
And that's all I care about. Like, ma'am, you're inciting violence. I literally sat there and heard you the other night tell your viewers, go ahead, send them pizza. I don't care.
Yeah. Instigating violence against the family of a missing child. And I don't take that lightly at all. So please don't take that we're like laughing about anything that's this dangerous. This is inciting violence. This is going to get somebody hurt. And there is a missing child here.
Yes. So don't take me. I'm laughing at her stupidity. That's what I'm laughing at. I'm not laughing at the fact that she's really treading a fine line. She really is, because all of us have said it. Me, Nonsense, Clue, everybody, Chase, and I've heard her say it. You're gonna get hurt, or somebody's gonna get hurt.
Yeah, somebody's gonna get hurt. Arctic, thank you.
I'm not sure what I want to do with Terry Bauer socks yet, but he says, do I have proof? Well, I just got proof, sir. You just gave me proof, dum-dum. You, your son, and the people your son is working with to help him cover up his crime, him and his wife's crime. You guys mess with the wrong bee.
There's no proof that there's any crime that's been committed. It's an open investigation, not even a criminal investigation.
Give me the proof, and I'll go with that narrative. I'm gonna keep saying it. Give me the receipts. Let LE tell me to my face that yeah they did something. Then I'll change my tune. I'll be like, you bastards. But until then, I can't get on that train. I'm not for sitting here and vilifying somebody, and they ain't even fucking seen a court date yet. No evidence, no nothing. I'm not with that. Sorry.
We have justice system for a reason of innocent until
Exactly. Proven guilty. It's not guilty and then prove my innocence. It doesn't work like that.
right. There is a high likelihood, in my opinion, that unfortunately he could have easily walked out of his house without being lured. I mean, there's so many possibilities here that they won't even look at. The tunnel vision has been extreme from jump, and they will not even come off of it. Crafting with Amy sent 10 and says, thank you. You guys, I will share with Chico on all of this too, just so you know. Thank you guys all for the support. We appreciate it.
You got get
Yes,
that.
thank you.
Bullhorn Betty's not terrified of you. You cannot intimidate me. If you really want to piss me off, you can go ahead and do it. But many people don't like me when I'm pissed off. I'm just saying. They like me. They like me being stealth like I am. They don't really want my mouth in their neighborhood. If you get my drift.
Who's scared of this
And Mr.
bitch?
Bowersox, since you thought you were being slick, I'll start in front of your house first.
I'll start in front of your house first.
Who's scared of this bitch though? Who is scared of her? Are y'all scared of her? Because I'm not.
I'm not scared of her. I'm scared of the incitement that she's doing to this family of a missing child. I'm
Now
scared
that, yes.
the minor child that's in their custody. I'm scared for the people around that she is causing. I'm not scared of her. I'm scared of the chaos she's causing and somebody doing something for her. I'm not afraid of her. I'm afraid of the shit she's causing.
Yeah, I'm scared of her subs. Let me put it like that. And I'm not shaking in my boots scared, but I'm scared of the shit, the narrative y'all be wanting to push. And I know y'all will call LE and waste precious ass time on false, frivolous ass bullshit. Like, I know that. So, like, but ain't nobody scared of you, man. Cut it.
This is gross. Fucking gross. And to know that Seth is in the chat condoning this shit just makes me sick. Seth, she's not helping you find your son.
She's grifting off of your son. And I'm sorry, that's I would have been smacked that bitch.
This is fucking just Patty, thank you. Patty said thanks for sharing with Chico. Of course. You guys are amazing. Thank you for the support. Smug bit.
You, sir, I just let Tim Bailey know about your son-in-law's threats toward me and literally threatening to run me over. And then you show up and start harassing me while I'm in a parking lot thinking
it's not harassing. He didn't harass you. He didn't even get out of his car. He didn't roll his window down, nothing. He got your license plate, drove off. What the fuck delusional bullshit is this?
I told you, Delulu. I told you.
Fuck.
Intimidate me? Well, bitch, I had you shaken, didn't I? Didn't expect me to get out of my car and address you, did you?
He didn't look like he was
I can't take this shit serious, yo. I cannot. I can't take it serious. Oh, shit. Y'all, I can't take this shit serious. I can't.
She hopped out of her fucking car, threw the door open in the middle of traffic, runs up on this guy. He rolls down the window, calls her ma'am, even still addressing her
with respect at that.
Rolls up his window and keeps driving.
You're stalking me.
What in the y'all? This is some shit.
Blonde thing, did you, Mr. Big Guy? Think you're gonna tempt a little girl like me? I'm not.
Where is this little girl shit coming from?
I'm even from New York. I'm from Florida. You know, I'm from Florida. That was some weird shit. But it's nice to meet you, Terry Bowersox. Don't worry. Me and you're going to be acquainted really soon. You don't have nothing to worry about, Cupcake. Me and you are going to get to know each other really good, one-on-one. Trust me, the pressure campaign's just beginning. Just beginning. And your fat bitches ain't going to be able to keep up with me. Just
Whoo!
saying. So good luck. All right, guys, I'm going to go in and get a steak. I'm going to have to, you know, have them watch my car out here. But
have them watch my car. Oh my.
You know what? At this point, I'm calling law enforcement. I'm going to let them know that my life is in danger and that they need to protect me. And I'm going to ask them to sit a cop out in front of my hotel. And I want that to be the courtesy of the Bowersocks and the Proudfoots and their thugs. That we have to waste an entire night of a law enforcement officer's time and pay to protect Betty because
she wants witness protection for going to a town and causing intentional fucking chaos and inciting violence against the family of a missing fucking child, and she deserves protection. Fuck out of here, Betty.
You hold on. I'm still tripping on the part where you see her talk about fat bitches like you ain't a fat bitch, bitch.
Say that. She go, what the fuck is happening here?
Talking about some 145. Cap. This bitch is full of cap. That's all I know to say. Cap.
We got 1 minute left.
Guys want to try to intimidate a little girl.
Little girl?
Man, I'm shaking in my boots. Scared as shit. See you soon. All right, guys. Once I get back to my hotel, we'll go live. We'll kind of have a debrief of today. But we did what I tell you we were going to do. We were going to uncover a lot when we were out there. We know that Chris Proudfoot's story has holes in it. We know he was not at work at 5:15, which has now brought them breathing down my door because we are bringing the truth here. And then we've got them stalking me, harassing me, and threatening my life.
I haven't seen anybody threaten her life.
Everybody wanted to know who was making these threats. Well, we now know who is doing it. I have no problem telling and putting that on blast exactly who's following me around. But you guys don't understand me. And you don't want my people understanding you. I can tell you that. I didn't get this far overnight. Trust me, I've got a lot of tricks up my sleeve and I got a lot of favors to call in. I would check yourself and think wisely before you act again.
You're making fucking threats, ma'am. You're making threats. Oh, hell no. Mm-mm.
I told y'all she the victim of victims, y'all. Shit.
This is unfucking believable. Unbelievable. I
be wanting to have like so much energy for her, but then I'm like, this bitch ain't gonna learn. She ain't gonna learn. She ain't gonna change. She's not gonna stop her bullshit ways. I can roast her 10 ways to Sunday. She's not gonna change.
No, she's not. And
this is what she likes. She likes this. She likes this chaos. She likes this drama. She likes staying in fuck shit. Like, the only reason why I knew about the bitch is because of some shit that happened, a year ago with a different creator. That's the only reason why I know about the bitch. Yep. And I've really never been following her shit, but ever since this Sebastian shit, and bruh.
Sebastian doesn't deserve any of this.
He doesn't.
Like, Sebastian to know that this is all being done and co-signed by his father because his father hates Katie so badly and he's okay with it. Like, this is unbelievable.
But that's another thing, sir. Hold on, wait a minute. First of all, if you think she's such a horrible mama, that's a reflection on you, self. You laid down with her, you fucked her, you made a baby with her. It was all good and fine when y'all were together and you were sitting home playing video games. That was cool. But hey, Kyle. Hey. But soon as she sat there and said, no, I want a divorce, she's a horrible mama. She's a mean bitch. She can't take care of y'all son. She couldn't do shit right. Yeah. Bro, that's a reflection on you at the end of the day, whether you want to admit it or not. And you still butthurt about this shit. Let it go.
This isn't helping Sebastian. Like, his bitterness and resentment towards Katie, what would Sebastian think if he saw the way that Seth was allowing people to speak about him and his mom. This all hurts Sebastian. Like, all of this hurts Sebastian. Like, she is inciting violence. She's dog whistling to her subs for somebody to do. They've been doing that all along. They've been doing this dog whistling shit to the audience to cause harm to Katie and Chris. And I'm sorry, creators that are antagonizing it too, people in her chat antagonizing this shit, fuck you people.
Yeah, you're just as bad.
This is just...
It doesn't, at the end of the day, and I'm going to keep saying it, and yeah, you know what? I said what the fuck I said, and I stand on it. I'm sick of this broad. I'm sick of her. I'm sick of her coming over here and thinking she knows what she's talking about. She thinks she knows our laws. I'm sick of it. You don't know. And then you out here fucking with people, and like I said, somebody's really gonna get hurt.
Bad. And Seth is controlling the fucking narrative, because if you saw, you were here in the beginning, if you saw, like, we all saw it. Betty said Sebastian was defective numerous times. There was no misconstrued of what she said. But now he's got BJ spinning his narrative too. And even though she made that post, she quickly backtracked because Seth, oh, Betty, that's his girl. So then this shit just... I hope you guys are proud of yourselves. I hope you're proud of yourself that you're doing this in a missing child's case when the child is still missing. And God forbid he ever has to see any of this stuff. Like, I hope to God he never, ever knows that this happened. But then I also want him home alive and well.
Yeah.
I don't know what's worse though. Like, coming home to this, what the fuck are you...
What are you coming home to? And I've said that too. I mean, if I was Sebastian, after all the shit that has been put out about me, I would sit down and think, would I really want to come home? And I know that's a fucked up thought, and I know, like, everybody, well, yeah, we want them to come home, but when you sit down and really think about everything that has been said about this young man, would you come home?
I just feel sick about the whole thing and it being done in Sebastian's name. Like, Chris and Katie don't deserve this shit either. Right now, if we're going off of what law enforcement has said, there's no evidence that they did anything. There could have been an unfortunate accident. People are so tunnel vision on somebody from the families had to do something. He could have freaking walked out that night. Hypothetically, I don't know again, but he could have walked out. He could have went on a run. Something could have bothered him. He could have had a nightmare. He could have had anything go on. He could have walked off and something major happened. Could have fallen and hurt him. We don't know. I continue to hope he's alive and well somewhere. But there's possibilities so far outside of the family here. Like, and the only one that's acting a fool is Seth.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't agree with all of the shit people are doing and the narratives that people are trying to put out there. And I damn sure don't agree with that hell for trying to be a victim. Like, that shit is mad weird to me, but whatever. You come to our state and then you want to complain and be a victim. What the fuck?
What's it going to take for one of these families? Like, we've watched this happen so many times now. Family after family after family. Kylie Rodney's, Marvon McCray, Clayton Simon, Sebastian Roger, Summer Wells, Sophie Long. What is it going to take? Like, when is anybody going to wake up and start protecting these victims and their fucking families? It is not your goddamn career to exploit these people at their worst time and kick them over and over again and want them to be harmed. I hate humans. Not all of it, just a large majority of it.
No, I say, and Pika tell you, I say this shit all the time. I hate humans. That's why I prefer animals.
It's
But
true.
right now, Zeus about to get beat up because I know you not chewing on your damn blanket.
The goof troops. I love the picture you posted of them.
Oh,
Go.
here he comes.
Go.
Yeah, I gotta roll because as y'all see, he's being an a-hole. But I appreciate the nonsense. Like I said, we didn't ask you to come here, ma'am. You came here at your own will. Whatever happens, happens. You can't get mad at nobody but yourself. You're doing illegal shit. You're not supposed to be putting those posters up, period. You're not supposed to be operating a phone and driving. Like, everything you're doing is against the law here. So,
This is crazy.
but y'all have a good night, y'all. Let me get these badasses out so they hush. But I will see y'all the next time, y'all. Peace.
Thank you. I love me a Chico. Y'all better leave my Chico alone because Pika's in the comments. Pika will throw down for Chico too. Trust him. So will Vic. So will Rival. We all like, Chico's amazing. Yes, Chico has a channel, y'all. Chico is Tennessee and amazing. Talks about real raw shit. Amazing content. Chico's a badass. She's just a great human being with a realistic view on life and this shit. And it's like, some people just get it. A lot of you guys just get it. Oh, all right, y'all. I was going to do this second interview and I just don't think I have it in me. I really don't. After seeing this, like what she's doing and the harm that she's causing, like, I honestly don't even know what to say. Except for, I'm sorry to these families. Arctic, what did you say again? Arctic says now Spanky and Brooks are starting to do the same thing. Yeah, Arctic, isn't that the case that the mom asked for them not to cover too? That case is complicated. Am and I were going through some of that and the details and stuff. Chasing did a short video covering some of that too. I encourage you guys to go watch it. In fact, I'll drop Chasing's link. Hold on. I think that's the one. To my true crime buddies in here, if you guys did not see the case I covered earlier today, one of my true crime buddies that actually does true crime, if one of you would cover that, I would highly appreciate it. It's a horrific abuse in the liking of Ruby Frankie type stuff. It's real bad. It's real bad. It's here local to me. If you guys haven't seen that yet, I would really appreciate. 3 kids escaped the other night from a house here locally to me and went to a neighbor to get help. And it's horrific abuse. It's very, very similar to the Hildebrandt Frankie case. And its preliminary hearing is on Thursday this week. And there was 2 more minors in her custody. It's really just, thank you so much, Arctic. I really appreciate that because you guys have integrity in the true crime arena. I just cover stuff like in the true crime stuff that I'm passionate about. And that's horrific abuse. I have not seen anybody cover that case yet. And it is a 16, a 10, and a 7-year-old. And there was also a 3-year-old and a 6-year-old that were all taken by the state. There's 12 charges, felony charges of horrific fucking abuse. I did go over in detail. I did a 45-minute live on it earlier and just showed what was out so far. I have requested documents, but a lot of it's going to be sealed because it's minors, but it is very, I got you on Chico's link again. Yeah, that's Chasing's. Hold on. I'm going to post Chasing's once more. And then Chasing did a really good one on the Estefani, with just a few of the details there. Let me grab Chico's again for you guys. Kiki, hush. Dad got home. All right, y'all. Pika, thank you. Pika beat me. Yeah, this is horrific abuse too. Like horrific taser in the genitals type stuff. Like they were zip tied to, I can't, it chokes me up to even talk about it. Zip tied to bunk beds. And the sad thing is the 3 kids that were in her custody, their mom died. That's why they were in her custody. Like it's a fucking horrific story, and it's only going to get worse. And yeah, so yeah. Oh, good. Y'all, Nana's not drunk. Good. Okay. I'm glad. Rabbit's perfect for that. I should have reached out and asked her because that's perfect. Yeah. Y'all go check out. It's, her name is, the offender's name is Sarah, and the last name is Canez. Yeah, it's local to me. It, like I said, the preliminary hearing, it comes up on Thursday, the 27th. So very terrible story though. But all right, y'all, I'm gonna get out of here. We will get back and finish these interviews. I'm sorry there's just so much happening, and it's like this right here though, what Betty and other people are doing is going to get somebody killed. I don't say that lightly. There is a missing child, and all of this is being done in his name. Every single bit of it. And it's not okay. None of it's okay. Sebastian doesn't deserve this. Sebastian deserves dignity. His family deserves empathy, sympathy, and kindness. We have no proof at all at this point that they did anything to harm their child. And you fucking idiots are putting another minor child in harm's way by encouraging all this shit because you're pissed because the courts allowed Chris to see his daughter. That ain't up to any of you. The court obviously deemed him safe. So you causing all this chaos. And Nina, if you're fucking condoning this too, you should want better for your own child instead of encouraging random psychos on the fucking internet to go after this. Like, this is your child that they're exploiting too. Now they're exploiting your child too, Nina. How does that make you feel? I guess you didn't really have a problem exploiting your own child and releasing private information about her either, did you? Anywho, you guys all have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you guys probably tomorrow afternoon. If not, I will see you again Friday. Thursday, I have a full day dentist appointment, orthodontist, and therapy. So I will. Yeah. This is terrible, though. All right, you guys. See you guys soon. Oh, you just saw the body cam, Christine. Yeah, it's too much. All right, please go check out anybody that's covering that. People need to start highlighting these abuse. There needs to be resources for children. Sadly, it happens every day around the country. Every day. That's why we can't continue to play games with this shit. Victims and their families deserve dignity and respect. And laws have to change to protect the victims. They have to fucking change. Do better, be better. As a creator, we also can stop encouraging and condoning this shit too. Have a great day, y'all. Bye. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for all the super chats, the memberships, everything like that. And of course, I'm going to share with Chico. So see you all later.